For everybody except for the Greeks, happy Easter. We'll give you guys your love in a couple weeks.
Happy Easter, everyone.
I don't know. We got a weird. We got a short show, a little bit different. We cut some stuff out. Wayseeker will be joining us later. We didn't want some of the stuff we didn't want to get into. Comments are going to be real short this week, but you guys already knew that. We'll still look at an amazing sale this week. Unbelievable. For a 1-100. We're going to actually cover some of the unlimited stuff. There's different words coming out with what's going on, but I figured we should check back in on some of the cards, see kind of where they're at, show you guys where that market's going. We have a very large toy section to get through. Spoiler alert on Bad Batch, but somebody might be winning a walk-off. And we got some news. So let's say hi to anybody who's decided to tune in instead of eat Christmas dinner or crack eggs or do you guys do anything weird? Easter dinner. Yeah. It's almost the same at this point.
Holiday. Christian holiday.
It's like one of them you get turkey, one of them you get ham, one of them you get fish, whatever. They're all the same.
I went to brunch with the in-laws yesterday. We celebrated yesterday. Yeah, it was good.
Get some mimosas and Bloody Marys.
Yeah, I went to so there's a mall in Jersey called the American Mall, and it's a big mall, and they have a roller coaster, Nickelodeon. They have a snowboarding thing in there. They have a whole bunch of things, but a whole bunch of damn kids, man. And
yeah, that's who it's for. Oh my god!
Wait! No! Wait,
that was a kid in already.
No, riding those things, riding those friggin' electronic like stuffed
animals.
Yeah, the sidewalk scooter things.
And not even friggin' looking at people. I want to kick a couple over. I'm sorry.
That's how everybody does. The funniest part is when you get to see the old people try to do it and they hit the gas and then they keep going. And it's like, dude, just take your hand off because they do the old lady drive through the garage thing where they hit the gas and then they're too scared. And then they just start running into stuff. And then they do the wobble where they drop their feet down and start wobbling and fall on their face.
All I know is there are some people on there that should not be on those things. That's all I'm saying.
Old people like you?
No.
All right, well, that's all we're gonna say. Let's say hi to the chat real quickly before Don gets himself in trouble. GGK Comics, thumbs up, hi, thumbs up. Vader Prime, evening, gents. Happy Egg Day. Have a great show. Bunny, peace, cheers. Yes. Hi, everyone. Pew, 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 pew. Happy Easter. Thank you, Mr. Appleman. Bunnies. Dwayne Scott, hey, folks. BK, good to see you, BK. I thought Don was taking over the show. BK, I don't think I gave you one, all right? I know you're usually just like the bottom of the barrel, like troll-dwelling loser. But last week, you're kind of on fire. So I have to give it to you, man. Oh, Jedi's joining us, too. I thought everybody wasn't coming. Everybody's here for Halloween today, or Easter. Sup? The tie to the Final Four. Yeah, Bama got to the Final Four. That's amazing. Hopefully your brackets were busted.
Purdue also made it, though. So.
Huh?
But Purdue also made it. So
yeah, Purdue did. That Edie thing, dude. Listen, this is all I'm gonna say about Edie. Call a foul. If the guy's strangling somebody, call a foul. It doesn't matter how tall he is. You cannot put your hands around somebody's neck. And then they wonder why a fight's gonna ensue. Remember, we're from Detroit. We had
Frankenstein on the court and just
I know, but dude, bro, come on. You can't. You see what he does? He just karate chops dudes in the neck all day long, and they're like, "What do you want him to do?" They're shorter than him. That doesn't mean you can. So. You can't. If a guy's short enough, doesn't mean you can't get a short person out there and just smack people in the nuts all day long because he's short. Yep. What you think you could get a tall guy out there just karate chop people in the neck? Get out of here with that nonsense. Hey Ryan, happy Easter. Hey bud, we gotta figure out when that sale is. We gotta get Fanatic Horde in too. I forgot to text him. I'll go text him the other way. Happy Easter, Luke. Here for the great Easter Jackson, the Space Wabbit content.
Yes,
thank you, Luke. Bri, yo, let's get it down. Marco Double J. Hey, happy Easter, Bri. Good to see you, buddy. Oh, yeah, Jedi too. Jedi came in. Hey, Jedi. Jedi, we actually have a news story. I'm glad you're here for you. Brewers are 3-0, 149.
I wasn't gonna be here because I have a birthday dinner to go to, but it's not till a couple of hours. Well, I can be off for about an hour and a half. And
cool, good. I'll cover our news story. All right. A little bit. So really quickly for all of you that joined us, it's a blessing. We're back to me doing the news, so we'll be so damn trolly. Wayseeker might get trolled a little bit though. Who knows? All right, first up, Disney gives new theme park life. A number of drinks from the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser will make their debut at Disney's parks in the cantina. It looks like they're rolling a bunch of the stuff over there. Obviously, they haven't completely given up on the product that was there that everybody hated. They had to figure a way to dump it out. Dom, how do you feel about this?
I like the fact that they're bringing back with the old school stuff. They're making they're putting in what should have been in the beginning, not what Disney wanted. OG stuff. OG stuff sells.
This 100% is not OG stuff. They're literally taking the new shit and just making it more available and not exclusive.
In the new hotel and putting it in another thing. They're not.
Yeah. They're just taking all the stuff from the hotel and they're making it less exclusive. So they're letting all people know.
Are these alcoholic drinks or?
Oh yeah, booze. Yeah. They're gonna do it and roll it out later.
So they're gonna get people drunk. So they'll.
Well, they found out. So they may have leaked out too that the Star Cruiser wasn't really kid orientated. That maybe it was a little bit more adult orientated, and maybe these drinks.
I think is this the one that's on the cruise ship? Is that what the Star Cruisers are? I think
Star Cruiser was the hotel thing or whatever, but they're just pulling the drinks, putting it into the regular thing.
August Cantina's in the thing. They also have like a line of like adult bars they built on the cruise ships that are modeled after Star Wars too. Yeah, but so they're adding later hours for that special week, the special stuff they're doing, like the Force Weeks or whatever, and they're bringing these drinks in to make them a little bit more. They're popular, apparently, drinks in the theme park. So popular drinks from the hotel that wasn't very popular.
Yeah, it's sold. JJ, it sold out all the time. It did well. I mean, yeah. Go ahead, JJ. This is you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So this is just more Disneyland stuff. The Season of the Force, which is the celebration that I think runs from like Star Wars centric thing from April 5th to June 4th, I think, something like that.
Hey, John. Yes.
But they revealed some more details on that. They're going to have a special scavenger hunt where you collect these special containers for a limited time. I don't know what the containers are for. They reveal a code and you get a special keepsake inside the container. I guess the keepsake is different each time, but supposedly it's like some big scavenger hunt type event they're doing.
So that the Season of Force is where those drinks are coming to. Do you think they're just going to we're just going to get a ton of stuff there, right? Like if you're a fan, now is the time, because it seems like they're doing.
There's special fireworks shows that are Star Wars themed and stuff too. They're doing so.
It seems like they're doing all their exclusives. Yeah, they're taking all the exclusives and making them not exclusive and just throwing them down in here so they can sell more merch, which is the point, anyways, right? It's the whole point of Star Wars.
What I think would be interesting though, if they have these keepsakes, this will be a future Dom story, because if these keepsakes are collectible Star Wars items and these
like pops,
things, imagine the resale value of that type of stuff.
Well, people don't want to go to the park, so if you get the stuff is probably going to have some value to it if people get them and sell them in the secondary market. So probably.
Do the parks do limit, like they run out of? Do they run out of stuff at the parks? I do remember I went there when they first opened the lightsaber thing, and even to go into the gift shop that wasn't part of the build a lightsaber thing, like you had to have a reservation. So I wonder if they are going to run out of some of this type of thing. What's going on, Mojo?
I don't know if the scavenger hunt might be something you have to book when you book a package or something. I'm not sure how it works, but they didn't say in the article.
But it seems like, that was one of the things everybody's asking about, all these add-on, more expensive things, all this stuff, the scavenger hunt and everything else, you better believe it's going to cost more. It doesn't matter if, I always find it funny when people are like, oh, all-inclusives are expensive. And you're like, what do you think this is? You keep adding, not having all-inclusive is more expensive because they keep adding things on, and adding things on. So there you go. Another add-on. I think did we talk about this?
I think we did. I went back over last week's
collectibles. The blue
What's
milk.
that? Oh, you have this in collectibles?
Yeah, I put this in the collectibles. Blue milk that was coming from last week. Yeah.
Okay. It's coming out in stores. Yeah, I don't know how it's collectible.
I don't know. Yeah, Tom. How's it going to be a collectible? Hold on, let him talk.
Somebody will keep it in the container. They do. They keep food.
Oh my God, that's milk, Dom.
JJ, explain to Dom why keeping milk in the container.
That. It's milk. You do not keep it on the shelf unrefrigerated for all time.
Well, keep the container itself. The container.
I don't doubt, Dom, that some people will try to do that. You'll see like moldy milk or something for sale.
I wonder if there's a way. I wonder if there's a way if you could keep it in a container that's like air fresh sealed, like if you could take one of those air sealant bags and pull it all out.
What's the temperature? How would you gotta keep it refrigerated, right?
Well, no, because it's a bacterial reaction at one point, right?
No, not dairy. Dairy, you got to keep refrigerated.
Yeah, you got to keep it cold. You could maybe freeze it, maybe
even refrigerate. I mean, I could see you could probably open it, drink it, and then fill it with some sort of solution that was similar.
Back to tank. Just drop it in the back to tank.
All right, there you go. Milk you could chew, gross.
Anyways, if you really want some chewy blue milk,
this is Bud Butt. You could get Bud Butt. Yeah,
it'll be in stores on April 17th. I didn't catch what grocery store chains would carry it and what wouldn't, but
I was going to ask, is True Moo, is that a real milk company? True Moo?
Yeah, I think it sounds like something that's served at Spartan brand stores. Do you guys have those?
It's a real milk company.
I've never heard of this. True Moo.
Yeah, Wayseeker probably is getting for that. No, man, there's no keeping the blue milk, guys. Artrell, man, I don't know, dude. It also it's blue, so who knows what the shit they're putting in there to make it blue?
I want to know what Ruben's plan is to keep this.
Yeah, Ruben.
Ruben's going to buy a refrigerator just for his blue milk.
Yeah, but here's the problem with it. Even at a certain temperature, it curdles.
Yeah,
it would still go bad after.
Unless you freeze it, it's going to go bad.
I don't know. I hope it's at the Piggly Wigglies. Maybe 7-Elevens have True whatever.
They said across the country. So
yeah,
that what you will.
They'll get it someplace. All right.
This is you. These guys.
Okay. These are your two buddies.
These two guys will not shut up. They were in the news a couple weeks ago for what they said, but there was a couple interesting articles that came out. They seem very reluctant to talk about their Star Wars experience until you kind of get them going, and then they don't seem quite as reluctant. But basically, they talked about how it was a real shame, and they talked again about how it was supposed to be the first Jedi thing, and they wanted to go over like the origin of lightsabers and stuff, which sounds super fascinating, by the way. And the biggest problem I had with their statements this week, though, was they said something along the lines of like, well, being in a universe like Star Wars kind of really stifles your creativity. And I thought to myself, these guys have not done anything original in their entire careers. They did Game of Thrones based on somebody else's books,
which is you had to follow strictly what they were.
Yeah, and then when they went off book, it turned horrible, and nobody liked it.
Yeah,
and then their newest project is also based on a book, so it's like
actually didn't they have to apologize for that ending? And didn't the writer Martin say like, yeah, that's not how it ends, right?
Yeah, well, Martin was reluctant. Martin supposedly told him how it ends, and that's supposedly what they did. But Martin was very reluctant to admit that was the way it was supposed to go. Yeah,
I thought he said he didn't tell them, which
I think there was a back and forth. But either which way,
I
don't know. They seem to be coming up with a bunch of crap excuses right now.
Dom, this is why I'm telling you, Dom, you good over there, bud?
I'm good.
This is why I'm telling you, like, sometimes, like, you think it's more serious than not. We got these two knuckleheads who don't even know what's going on, and they're not going to make it. Now, let me ask you a question, Dom. These guys were talking about, they're going to give you the origin of a lightsaber. That's what their trilogy is going to be about. And that they couldn't do anything new in Star Wars. Are these the guys you want, right? Okay, would you fire them? Dom, just ask, would you, with what they said, would you fire them?
No, I wouldn't have fired them. You know why?
Why?
The reason why, they already done fantasy. Star Wars is fantasy. Yes, it's not original. Game of Thrones is not original, but it is fantasy.
Piggly Wiggly.
They could have did it because when you have what's the face who did the Acolyte that hired people that had never watched Star Wars. That scares me. I'd rather have people who know fantasy to put fantasy on the screen.
Yeah, but she's a legend head. Like she's a legend head. She loves legend. She loves all the legacy stuff. She knows it all, so she could direct people to it. These clowns couldn't figure out how to end Game of Thrones. They made it so bad. Dude, think about this. The Black Wedding was a highlight. Okay, was the highlight. And after that, it progressively turned to dog shit.
Yeah, they didn't have the books to go by. They
go ahead, Jedi.
The idea was the legend or the creation of the lightsaber. That's
what they're going to focus on. Yes.
Well, that was
that's like I'm going to make a movie called. The creation of the wheel or the creation of sliced bread. Unless it's a Monty Python type movie, I don't care about the creation of the lightsaber.
Yeah, I mean, like you got to fire them at that point, right? Like,
not only that too, we know how lightsabers work. It's not like we haven't like been explained like how they're created and made and that. Like, I mean, who really cares about the first lightsaber or the origin of the
kyber
Force?
crystal, the first color blade, the first Sith, good side, dark side, light side.
And what are they gonna do? Write a fucking encyclopedia?
I don't need to know.
I don't need to. I'll read the encyclopedia on lightsabers. I don't need them to fucking make 3 movies out of it. Dom, no shot.
You know what?
Dom, you can spit it.
I actually think they would have did a good job. You know, even though it failed with Game of Thrones, the ending, I think they could have did something very good in Star Wars. But you know what? We're never gonna know.
We'll see. They got a new project coming out called 3 Body Problems, so you can watch that and see how good it is.
No, I'm just glad they're not with. If you're telling me that Star Wars is constraining you because you want to do a fucking lightsaber project,
I know what a Piggly Wiggly is.
Yeah, is it he's talking about the store, right?
Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, he's talking about this. He's like, no jokes about a Piggly Wiggly. I know what a Piggly Wiggly is.
It's like 7-Eleven, like a convenience store.
I could make a Driving Miss Daisy joke, I guess, but that's played out a little bit, I think.
Brian doesn't know what a Piggly Wiggly is. I mean, they don't have them up here, aren't they? In the south? Are they in the south, right?
In the south, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
we don't have them here either in Hawaii, but they have them in Texas.
He should have finished the book too. I give you that. He should have finished the book, but they did a shit job ending it. Yep. I'm in Kentucky. Yeah, I think it's like in the south, Brian, not in Kentucky. All right, this is kind of from Wakeseeker, and I actually didn't have time to research it, but so I threw it up anyways. But Star Wars, High Republic, Volume 3, Phase 3, Volume 2, The Haunted, which is a TPB. It actually says in the bottom of the solicitation that it is also going to be, I should have highlighted this. Oops. There's going to be something called Star Wars, The Acolyte #1, 2004, which appears to be a one-shot that they're going to have come out in 2004 to go along with the release of the Acolyte. I mean, I don't know, dude. Are you excited about this? I don't know. Is it? I mean, I hope it actually is a one-shot that isn't following. I hope it's a backstory thing, kind of like they did Fallen Stars before they came out with Rogue One. JJ, you might know. I don't know if everybody knows what I'm talking about. Was it Falling Stars, or what was the book that came out before Rogue One?
And it was all about the Republic thing.
No. It was a novel. It was like
novel.
Lost Stars.
Lost Stars. Yeah. I mean, dude, if that's what this is the Star Wars, the Acolyte #1, that's what it is. I'm down.
That was a book. That's a whole novel.
I get it, but if they do it as a one shot, I think it would be perfect as a one shot.
I mean, it'd either have to be a follow up or a prequel to the Acolyte, right? Because you can't tell the full story of 8 episodes in one shot.
No, but it says #1. So what they could do is they could be doing the fucking thing like Obi that we're doing right now, where but that'd be pretty damn close. That's pretty damn close to be.
Obi's not a one shot; it's 4 issues, right?
Yeah, I know, but it does say Star Wars: The Acolyte 1. What I've heard is it's a one shot. It does say 1, which implies there's more. There is a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, which would be true. Which would be true, in my opinion, would be terrible.
It tells us a couple things. One, the timing of it sort of fits, but one thing I don't understand is so we have solicits out through October now, and this is an on.
Well, the May catalog came out May, dude.
Right?
August-ish. Yeah, but yeah. Go ahead.
So this isn't on any of the solicits, right?
Yeah,
it is. As a one shot. No, I mean this is.
The actual book isn't. No. You only have through. It's 3. It's the rest of the quarter, so it's May's out. I know for sure May's out. June's out, and July's out. I think it's through August.
Is it through August?
Right. Yeah,
and this is set for
May, June, or July
November or something, right?
Yeah.
So it'd have to be basically coming out sometime after the show ends, likely September, October.
Right.
If they haven't done the comic solicit for it yet.
Yeah, I mean, no, and they haven't. So just look for. I mean, we'll let you know when we see it in the solicitation, but no, it's coming. They have screwed stuff up before, but this doesn't seem like a screw up. I'm hoping, from what I understand, I'm hoping it's a one shot, and hopefully, with nothing more than that, saying it's a one shot.
It'd be really weird to include just one issue of it too in a trade paperback.
Yeah, in a trade paperback. But you know what it could be? FCCD or something like that.
Or just be a Penguin Random House screw up of.
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
Hard to say.
Well, for $20 though, they're only giving you 3 books.
No, well, I counted it. It counts up to 5 books, page-wise. It was 144 pages. So
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, so that's the 5th book would be that.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see. Yeah, High Republic's. There's a lot of people all in the High Republic. We'll talk about it more. All right. Speaking of High Republic adventures, if you haven't, we're prepping you for this one, guys. Quart and Zint is coming. Zint is the little version of Quart. You'll see him in Star Wars High Republic Adventures 7 on the cover. I took the solicitation, kind of cut it down. It says that they reunion only moments ago, which means that he might actually be in 6. That's what those other 2 books are. So make sure that you're doing the solicitation for both 6 and 7 if you want this new character Zint, which just seems like a mini-me of Quartz. Do you think that they're pissed that they made Quart lose his Darth Krayt helmet, and that's why they created Zint? Or
I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Is he supposed to be like a master? Is that what?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. He's going to be the master too. Yeah, he's going to be his Padawan's going to be Zint. Yeah, that's what it is. It comes out in July. So also saying that comes out in July is really jacked up too, because as you may know, 5 is supposed to come out this month, which is April, and that would mean 6 would be in May. June has nothing then? Or are they moving once again, Dark Horse can't get their shit together, so who knows when any of these books are coming out. That's the hardest thing. I actually picked up the one shot, but a lot of people text me because they couldn't find it at their shops. So we won't be reviewing that this week. We'll be reviewing it next week because Dark Horse can't get their crap together. Once again, this is why we don't give you usually that much early notice on it, but we are giving you a lot of early notice on this book because it seems like it's something that people are going to want. Do know that it's going to be in the solicitation a little bit. We'll hit you when it gets there, but don't act like it's the first time you saw it. All right. All right.
Delayed.
Huh? Yeah, it's going to be delayed.
It'll probably be delayed.
For sure. I mean, like, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, if they're saying it's coming out in July, it's 4 months for 2 books to come out between now and then. Like, what are you talking about? That's not how books work. In June, what book would be coming out in June? Would it be 6? 6 would come out in June. 5 is supposed to be coming out like in a week or 2. So, and this is, what month is this? March, April? It'll be April.
Is there another title? Do they have another Adventures one shot or something coming out? I know they had the Qui-Gon and all that stuff planned, but
that's supposed to move after July now. That moved all the way to August.
It's also not tied into High Republic either.
Look, guys, this is it. We'll keep an eye on this. Just keep asking us. Don't worry, it won't bug us, and I'll just keep looking into it because, I mean, Dark Horse. What I mean, could have got. Did we think it was? Everybody's so hyped. JJ, do you remember? Everybody's so hyped. They're like, it'll be great. We're going to Dark Horse. It's going to be like the good old days. And I think it might have been you, and I agreed with it. And you said, I'd be worried, guys, because it's a children's title. And ever since they took back over, it has been an absolute, like the content, superb. I actually enjoy, excluding the hyperspacing. The High Republic adventure stuff, phase 2 sucked. This new phase, good. Okay. But like, what did actually come out of adventure so far? Dark Horse Phase 2 was pretty much a Maz story that nobody really liked. Hyperspace. Did anybody read any of those? Remember, the only person trying to pump that bullshit was Wayseeker with that stupid teddy bear, who nobody fucking likes. I think it was just a precursor. I think he thought that was like going to turn into, what is it? What's the stupid blue teddy bear he likes?
Fucking Nubs.
Nubs. I think he was going to thought it had some connection to Nubs, which it never did. It just was, and he even had to admit that story ended up flat. And like what have they pushed out that was good?
Oh, I think Bridget's right. They do have a Ty York book coming out, I think.
Yeah, that's a 2-piece. That's a 2-piece. That's not supposed to stall. That's supposed to be in between these. It's not like there's.
Yeah, I know. I know it's not supposed to stall. I'm just saying that's the book he was thinking of.
Adventures is supposed to be their monthly, and then they're supposed to do like one shots in those 2 pieces in between, and the Qui-Gon book and all that. It's not. That's not part of their monthly.
Yeah, I know.
Tentacle and Jets, I think.
It's a mess.
Well,
you know, when they had it the first time, it didn't exactly run very smoothly either.
Yeah.
I know people don't remember that far back a lot of times, but like they had so many like mini series and everything like running over each other and creating a mess as far as storylines go and everything else that I think that's probably why they lost the license in the first place. So
yeah. No, we're definitely getting. We're having a big SWU segment, by the way. Yeah, he's been fired because he's been lowballing stuff and he sold his cars too early. Yeah, I mean, it's been a mess. Just hope the best. Look for 7 because it might be something. Here you go, Jedi. Feel free for this one. For all the people that might be new, like what I'm saying is only been watching this for the last 2 or 3 years instead of 5 years ago, or maybe, it was 4 years after the first year you came on, right, Jedi? We used to do something on Star Wars. Huh? Yeah, pretty close.
I thought I was here from the start, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah. So it's been about 5. Yeah. So we used to do something with Jedi. It was called Dad Jokes. It was funny. And now Star Wars has stole that and decided to do their own.
This is the first time you've ever admitted that they were funny. I don't think
Jedi, my question to you before you ruin the bit, are you going to sue Star Wars for this?
Oh, I can't take credit for dad jokes. I wish I could. But no, this is the first I'm seeing of this, so thank you. I didn't know that this was a thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Just going to ask you real quickly, Jedi. Go ahead, read it.
I'm sorry. Which planet is the scariest in the galaxy? No boo.
God, that was terrible. Ours
were better than that.
Was that? Yeah. For those people that don't know, Jedi used to put on a pretty good dad joke segment. It was terrible. But yeah, I'm mad about this. I think I'm going to file a suit. Dom, is there anything you'd like to add?
No, I've seen this book. I've seen this book in Barnes & Nobles a couple of times.
No, I think it's just coming out, isn't it?
No, I've seen the book already.
Dang it, they got us. We're gonna have to cease and desist. Yeah, dude. No, they were super cringe, but they were hilarious.
Some of them are very funny. Some of them are very funny.
What's that?
Some of them are very funny.
Some of the ones that Jedi had. Some of the ones
that Jedi used to do were very.
Some of them were pretty good.
The ones that Jedi used to do.
Yeah.
They were funny.
Yeah, they were. They're good. All right, next up, Charles Soule's Star Wars comic series apparently ends with issue 50. I don't know if it's true.
Speculations.
Yeah, I know that they're saying that the book ends there and that he said that this was his work between The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. Even if this run ends at 50, they're just going to start it back at 1 again.
I'm going to say it's not going to matter.
They'll probably go 1. I don't think they're going to. I don't think they're
maybe. You think it's maybe just Soule's work stops at 50?
I actually worry it's the worst option. I'm worried that they're just going to start again. And it's going to be after Return of the Jedi, and he's going to start another 50-part run.
That's why
he'll be on the next run
to do an animated series. The perfect spot. Stop the
comics.
Already. I'm telling you, it's the perfect time. But
nobody's asking for that.
Smart enough.
Dom just refuses to read. I mean, he's like, just make a cartoon out of it. Right. I just don't want to read anything.
If they made TikTok videos out of it, fucking Dom would be in heaven, bro. He'd be like, this is the greatest thing in the world.
I'm just saying, it's the fact, the books were subpar. They had some crazy stories in it, stories that you scratch your head. And, now the 5-year period between Return of the Jedi and Mando is very crucial. The fall of the Empire before the rise of the First Order. You got some good stuff. You could have some great stories that take place in that 5 years. And if you do a Clone War style, anime style, you could do it. Yeah, 5 years.
Between 5 years. The fall of the Empire and the New Republic.
The fall of the Empire and the rise of the coming of
10 years.
The rise of
the Mando verse starts 5 years after Return of the Jedi. That's what I'm trying to say.
Isn't it like 7 to 10 years? Yeah.
I think it's like 9, but yeah.
The only thing that I worry about is that at around this time, Soule's run on High Republic might be coming to an end too. And I have a feeling he's not going to want to give up Star Wars because it's a pretty nice paycheck. As you can see, everybody asking.
I mean,
now
the other thing too is though the time period you referenced though is everything's kind of like in peace. The only thing going on right then is the buildup of the New Republic. So,
which
but not like there's a lot going on.
You can make stories. I guess you could cover though. I mean, I guess there's stuff that you could cover that we've either read about in novels or speculated, like the training of Leia, the start. I guess you could write stories all the way up until Kylo burns down his freaking school. I mean, there's a period.
He did Kylo, right?
Largely captured, right?
That's a good point. He did the Kylo storyline. He did the Kylo
right.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah.
When the Mandoverse, you're kind of in that period right now. But
well, like you say, you could also do like the fall of the syndicates. The crime syndicates.
Yeah, but here's the thing, Dom. Do you want Charles Soule doing that?
No, actually, who you should get?
Who?
Go back to one of the greatest comic duels ever in books in the 80s, man. In the 80s or early 90s. Jim Lee, Chris Claremont. I know they did the X-Men. Have them do Star Wars. See how they can do it. I think Chris Claremont can do a good job.
Jim Lee is not fucking doing
That was against not having anybody who's ever worked or knows Star Wars work on TV shows. But when it comes to comics,
just have two guys that know fucking all about Star Wars and put them on it.
Can you imagine Jim Lee doing an interview like, I want to do some Star Wars? Or be like, okay, what do you know about Star Wars? He's like, you're not allowed to ask me that.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'd rather have him than freaking Liefeld. Imagine Liefeld gets the ring to do.
Why are we bringing up 90-year-old dudes?
Don't you know anybody outside of the 80s and 90s that make comics?
Yeah.
Hey, you never know.
He's gonna be like, hey, Frank Miller could give it a shot. What are you talking about? No.
You know what?
John Romita Sr. That's who he does.
All kidding aside, I think they should put together a really good, team that can actually take over, because I know it's very crucial in that 5-year period.
So the original Star Wars mainline run had some very interesting, I guess, mini segments or whatever you want in it.
Are you talking about Star Wars Marvel first time?
Yeah, the first Marvel run.
Okay.
Where they rebooted it in
Jackson the Rabbit.
Yeah. And that Darth Vader run was excellent. Bring back somebody like Gillian and have them put them on the mainline run or something. I was
going to ask if Roy Thomas is still alive. I have no idea. Is he still alive?
No, not the original Marvel run. I mean, like the 2015 run after the
2015 run. The Vader was awesome. You could do that. You could bring back characters.
Yeah, that was Gillian.
Jackson Rabbit. Actually, all kidding aside, to be honest, he's canon again. So why can't you just put him in a regular series? You put him in a story.
I'll be honest with you.
Why don't drop him in here and there?
Why don't they get Gillian and have him form a Illuminarian #2, but it's just the main line, because it's working out for High Republic. I mean, excluding Phase 2, but it's working out for High Republic. People are excited about it.
I'd like to see other High Republic writers take a crack at it too. Give Older some adult content. See what he can do.
Every time Older steps up to do more content, it's getting better and better. It really is. It really is. And to be honest with you, so as much as I give a hard time to Ireland, what she's been doing with the team up with Teresa has been working. It has been working. They are at least adapting, which is funny because Soule's in charge of that group. But sometimes you don't want your boss working on the line with you. You know what I mean?
Well, Soule's got a lot. I think Soule's just got a lot of work on his plate. Yeah,
I don't know. If you go back and review the Star Wars run with Soule, it gets stale quick because it's a lead to know.
That's what I mean. I just don't know. Does he have that much time to focus on the creative side of it so much?
I just hope that they don't do anything stupid. Have any of these young writers that are doing all these novels and putting
the young writers are the best part.
And stuff like that. Luke has feelings for too much. I don't want none of that shit in the book. I want Luke to be fucking focusing on a Jedi. I want the Empire stuff. I don't want none of that stuff in it. Really.
Here's the problem.
Read this in the path that's already in there a lot of times.
Yeah, here's the problem. Charles Soule isn't a new writer. He's been doing it for fucking years. And unfortunately, he's from Michigan. But his stuff has been stale and kind of crappy. I rather have them. Look at the guy that did Visions. They give that guy a shot. Look what they did in Adventures. Those are young people. They gave them shots. They did good. If the young people don't work out, fine. But at least give them you can't keep saying the ideas suck and they're stale, but we're not going to give new people shots.
That's what I really like about the mainline series in a couple ways, is that you can give new writers and stuff a shot in there with these little 4-issue arcs. You don't have to have them on for 50 issues or whatever Soule is. You can break it up. And that keeps the creativity fresh that way.
Yeah, think if that part where they did the Sith Lord in the future where Luke fell through. Think if you gave that to a new artist and you let them do 8, and by the way, then it gets you your trade paperback. You let them do 6 issues, they get it there, and then it keeps on with the main line, and that's what they use the main line for. So if the main line sucks, we're not sitting here each week going, "This book is dog shit." You know what I mean? They moved on to somebody else. And if Soul wants to be in charge of running that crowd, let him do it. He does a good job with it, and whatever.
You can overlook the stories and have somebody else do it. You're right. We're going to find out. We'll probably find out within by the end of the year. Find out what's going on. If they're going to start off with issue 1 again. 9 million covers of issue 1.
Yeah, Brian. I mean, this isn't. Hold on. First off, let's give it back to John because he gets a bell for that. Since Dom's asking about old writers, maybe Stan Lee's film. Damn it.
Ring the bell.
Go ahead. Sorry, JJ.
I was gonna have him say put Timothy Zahn on some comics.
That'd be funny.
I won't let him write his novels anymore.
Yeah, yes, they all wrote it. Yeah, absolutely.
Have some of those old timers that wrote the the Cobb Vance stories back in the all those books. Have them come in and do the stories.
You can't do that. When Chuck Wendigo's not coming back anytime soon.
Chuck. I love Chuck. Actually, they should bring him back. Wait, no. Why can't they bring him back? It's been long enough.
They can. I just don't think he would want to. Would you want to?
Not how they let him go.
No,
dude. That was the downfall of some of those Star Wars. When they clipped him, remember you heard me ranting about it. They put Darth Vader on a fucking horse with a goddamn shield and a sword. That was the end.
Yeah, Chris Claremont did write a couple of issues of the original Star Wars books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't Darth Vader have a shield not too long ago in the canon?
Yeah, they brought it back.
Yeah, that was the series.
Yeah. I look, man. They already. I think they kind of are doing this a little bit with what they did with the Vision thing, and now I'll show you some. They gave us some insight.
I would love that. I would love like a Scoundrels Star Wars Black Label series.
Yeah. Oh, I would. Definitely would.
Hey, a little bit of cool news. Oh shoot, I should have put her up here so people could tell. R2KT. Let me see if she's laying around here someplace. She's got to be. For those people that don't know, that's the droid that the droid makers
Pink
made for the. Oh, yeah, here it is. It's right here.
This
figure right here.
Yeah,
it's the one that was made for Katie, the girl that passed away. The dad was part of them. Actually, that's going to be the last 6th figure for the Lego 25th Lego Star Wars series. They're bringing out Darth Malak. Obviously, that was 2. 5 was already announced 2 for the hallway. Saw, which is a weird one, but that's okay. Darth Maul from the Visionary Dictionary. Leia, and then we're going to get R2KT. So that's kind of cool. If you're collecting minifigures.
I'm glad they keep that in circulation in spirit.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's a really cool story for those people that don't know. Look it up. It's fine. Or we could tell you again sometime.
How come they didn't bring that droid into canon and have it be Sabine's droid?
They had it in canon.
They did. It came out. She came in one of the cartoons. Yeah.
Oh, okay. It should be Sabine's droid because the color schemes are.
That would be cool, but I think they put it in Clone Wars instead, didn't they?
No.
Yeah, I think it was Clone Wars.
Clone Wars. I think temporarily it was Ahsoka's for a minute.
Yeah.
What's that? Yep.
She had an interaction with Ahsoka.
For those people that don't know, there was a young lady named Katie. She had cancer. She's passing away. Her dad was part of the what's it called? 501st. They ended up doing a droid builder. They built a pink one. It now goes to a lot of children's hospitals. Says hi to the kids. Makes a difference in people's lives. So it's really cool that they're keeping that involved. Next up, JJ, this is you.
Yep. So over at a Time Expansion was I believe the name of the website that did this, but they had a very interesting interview. I know nobody else will find this very interesting. Nope. Factor 5 back in the 90s and early 2000s was basically kept Lucasfilm games and Star Wars games, video games alive. But it was a very lengthy and interesting interview about how they came to be, and they basically started out of a garage. And he called Lucasfilm when he was in high school, developing a game on the old Amiga system.
Oh Jesus!
And, yeah. Lucasfilm was like, yeah, like this is pretty cool, but we're not quite there yet. Maybe sometime in the future. And then they met up, and he made a Sega Genesis game that they really liked, and it was at some sort of like back when they used to have
tech cons.
Yeah, not E3, but the other one. I can't remember. CES, I think.
Yeah.
Back in the day, and they met up, and they're like, "Hey, we really like your work." And like, remember last time he came out to the Skywalker Ranch, he was like broke, and he had to borrow $20 from one of the reps to buy something. So the rep was like, "I want my $20 back." Oh, and you can work on a Lucasfilm game.
Oh, really?
But they didn't let him work on Star Wars, so he picked Indiana Jones, and then eventually he got work doing Star Wars.
Oh, that's funny. All right, that's cool. All right, next up, what is this? Why would Harrelson originally refuse his role?
He was busy. It's like, this was the weirdest article, but I still think it was kind of funny, the fact that like they were talking to Woody Harrelson, and Woody Harrelson is a weird dude sometimes, but he's like, yeah, you know, I was like, it's like I almost didn't do that movie. Like I was really busy. I had done a lot of work. I was really worn out. I've been working for such a long time. And he's like, but I'm really glad I did. And you figure like the reason's gonna be like, I'm glad I got to work with Ron Howard, and I'm glad like it was a Star Wars.
No, he's glad he got to pick up that bag.
No, the reason is he's glad he met the girl that played or that voiced L337 or whatever, because they became best friends for life. He said, "Yep, that was his reason."
Good on him, bro. Good on him.
You know what? I'm glad. No, I'm glad that he did this part, because he actually was a really good part of the Solo story. And I wish they would have some other content with him down the road. Part of a smuggler's type of thing, because he was such a great character. And it sucks. They had the one shot, the book that came out with him prior to Solo, but they should have had some other stuff even prior. But
it's a side character. How fucking much prior are we going to go, Dom?
I know, but
Dom, every fucking dude, Dom, are we going to have a side? Are we going to have like 6 novels about the Tom that got cut open to keep fucking lukewarm? Like, what are we doing here?
I know, but it's still an interesting character.
In the life of the Wampa.
Yeah,
there were so many things in the Solo story that they could have did spin-offs with, and they never did.
But Dom, first off, it's not that long ago.
Yeah, and number 2,
Woody Harrelson's dead. They can't come back and do something later.
Well, I know,
but really, like, how much we got a lot. He screws
there's a lot of content
all the fucking time. Yeah, he's Two-Face. We get it. How in depth do you want to go with a C-rate fucking plot moving character?
That's why there could be a comic that takes place before that. It's in the.
You're not gonna buy that fucking comic though, Dom.
There was a comic. Beckett had a comic.
There was a comic that took place before.
I would. If they had everything in it, he could be worked. Listen, he knows. Look, you got the Shadow Collective around at the time. You got freaking goddamn the Black Sun. You have a whole bunch of stuff that you can put in a story that can make it compelling, but
Dom, you wouldn't buy it.
Dom just wants his story about scoundrels and gangsters.
No, hey, what I'm saying is because they did. I was trying to set the guy up. You guys wouldn't even let me set up. I'm telling him he wouldn't buy the comic book, and then I was going to ask him what would be the name of the comic book. What if they named it Beckett? Dom, would you buy it? Just a Beckett comic book?
I would buy it.
Except they already came out with a Beckett comic book, and you didn't buy it.
I have it.
So they already did that. How much more do you want?
See, this is the stuff in Star Wars that I do like.
That wants 50 ongoing issues. 50 issue run of Beckett.
No, there's no way, dude. No way. All right, here we go.
About the underworld too, so.
Yeah, I would love anything about the underworld, but like,
so would I.
In short pieces. We don't need. Yeah, I don't give a shit about Beckett in the underworld though. He's not like a major player. Your whole thing is always, by the fucking way, we got a bunch. Can we talk about how much of the Black Sun we did get and the Shadow Collective? We got a whole fucking season of Clone Wars about it.
We could not a whole season, but we could have the freaking goddamn Crimson Dawn. We could have had something, a nice live action or another animated series.
You keep saying
like 3 Crimson Dawn comic arts. I don't need any more Crimson Dawn.
And they fucking sucked. I don't want any more Crimson Dawn. I don't need any. And a novel. Hey, JJ, and a novel. I don't need any more. I don't need any more.
No, give me the bell because I know what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. You're asking for shit they gave us.
You want more Kira?
I want more Kira. I like Kira's character. I want her with Maul. How she got together with Maul. How Maul was left on Malachor.
We know all that.
We know all that. We know all of that.
It's in the book. It's in the comics.
It's literally in a novel and in the comics.
No, did Kira freaking double cross Maul and left him on the planet? That's what I'm gonna find out.
No, the answer is no. She didn't. The answer, the answer is no. Okay, you found out.
You see,
the answer is no. So you found out. I don't.
What was still leading the Shadow Collective in Clone Wars? I don't know what you're. How about Kira betrayed him?
Yeah, he was literally when Clone Wars they had to come out with the last part of season 7 or whatever to show you what happened to him when he got chased down by fucking.
He was around.
Ahsoka.
He's around with Bad Batch right now. You can see where Maul is. Maul is hiding in the Shadow Collective right now. He should be showing up in Bad Batch. I don't even show him in Bad Batch. I'm just saying.
During Bad Batch, he's being chased down by Ahsoka. We saw it already in the cartoons in Clone Wars.
Ahsoka's in hiding right now because of Order 66.
She's already been chased down. He's in prison. Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
he's already been captured or let go or whatever. It doesn't matter. He's been dead like 20 times and they keep bringing him back. So,
he's the Jason Voorhees of freaking guy.
I thought we were gonna get away without trolling Dom, and for some reason we got him heated over a Beckett series that already came out. I don't fucking get it, dude. I don't even get it, Dom. All right, last one. Here we go. I think there's absolutely room to grow for. Hey, here we go. We get Ahsoka news. They kind of did an interview right after the trailer dropped. They asked that I believe she really needs to do something about those glasses. It really doesn't help this young lady.
She looks like Steve from Stranger Things.
I don't know who that is, but the glasses is just a weird thing. Okay. She actually said something that you might enjoy, Dom. I actually pulled this out from her interview because I figured you might actually enjoy it. She said there's absolutely room for the Acolyte characters to grow after the show's done. However, she wanted the season to feel like it was a legitimate whole story. So she wants the audience to be hanging on emotionally, but she wants to give you the full story. Dom, you've given this young lady a lot of slack. Unlike me, I only give her slack for her style choices with her glasses. You have read crazy rumor sites which have made you a maniac, but these are exact quotes coming out of her mouth. I've also heard these quotes coming out of your mouth, hoping that it will happen. Will you give her the nod and say that sounds good?
No, let's see. I'm excited for the Acolyte. I'm going to see about the Acolyte. It all depends on how the Acolyte comes out. You know what? She could say one thing and do a totally different thing. You know what I'm saying?
You just fucking went over with the Game of Thrones clowns who fucking ended the bullshit during their set. Hey, she hired people that
have the Game of Thrones guys.
Guys that say that they don't give a shit. They'll just do something.
Why would you rather have the Game of Thrones guys than her?
I'd rather have them do it than her.
Wait, hold on.
Why?
They don't know shit about Star Wars. She does. Yeah. They don't end stories. She does. They've given you room to grow so you can have your side stories, and she thinks they should be developed, which is what you just did in the last 2 segments. You want another fucking Beckett story after we got 3 fucking Beckett stories. 3.
You get 3 Beckett stories?
3. That's too fucking many. Okay? And then after that, she says, yeah, she's down. This is you, Dom. This lady without the glasses is fucking you. She's doing exactly what you say. And you're like, yo, bro, don't like it. You know that, Dom, right? She literally is saying, she says some of the dumbest shit because she says the same shit you say. And yet you don't enjoy it. Huh?
I'm reading our girl's comment. America. Why though? I really want to know the reason though.
Look,
why do you think?
I just don't like. You know what?
It's not. She's not her first show. She's ran other shows before. She's been a director and a writer.
Shows, but she ran other shows. Had no clue what the hell she was doing and ran other shows.
And they were successful.
They were very successful.
Not really.
And she wrote them.
The biggest thing that she had was Russian Doll. That was the biggest show that she had.
Which apparently
was successful, right?
Which was very successful. I don't know what the shit is. I heard of it before though. Huh?
That has nothing to do with Star Wars.
Yeah, but she was on a celebration.
Neither have the two.
Dom.
She was Dave Weiss.
Let's put it this way. I'm excited for the series to come out. But like I said,
Jedi, which one? Jedi. Which one would you rather hear about? Lightsabers or Dark Sith, and then have a story following about how they came to power when nobody else knows that they exist?
The latter, I think. Yeah, positive. Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know what's going on in Dom's mind where he's defending 2 guys who wanted to do stories about fucking lightsabers that nobody wants to hear about?
It's not the thing about lightsabers. They were probably saying about the first lightsaber, they build the first when Mangfold's going to do.
No, we're not talking about that anymore. No, Dom. If it's not Dom, can you imagine being in a production meeting with Dom while you're trying to pitch ideas? That has to be a nightmare situation for for anyone pitching Star Wars, unless you can make it in less than a year, and it's exactly what Dom dreamed about last night.
Bro.
It's not going to go over too well. It's just not going to happen.
I thought I highlighted like 2 of the quotes. She gave so many quotes. I literally thought it was Dom talking in the interview. So I gave a couple of these, figuring like, okay, cool. Well, this is what she said. Fine. Well, of course, I shortened it.
So you're ready for Kill Bill meets Frozen.
Dom.
It's just that's word salad though. That's what every director does.
She says exactly like she says word salad.
I figure out some dumb description they used for when they made Game of Thrones. Like it's probably like.
Listen, I want the Sith. Look, I want the Sith. I want the dark side. But the fact is that it has to be done right. And I don't think she's going to do it right.
Hold on. What's done right? Isn't done right developing the characters, introducing you, having a closing to the story, but allowing them to be developed?
Right. This is what I'm saying. That if you're going to work on the dark side, you can't make the dark side friggin' any type of like you have to make them dark. The reason why they're doing it, like you can't give them all those things like they're emotionally disabled type of thing. You need them to be dark.
Well, then hold on now. If that's the case, I thought you liked the legendary stuff. No, I thought you liked the legendary Sith stuff, didn't you? The Legends?
I do like the Sith stuff.
Hold on now, Dom. You can't say that because that's a lot of the shit that was in the Legends stuff.
I was gonna say every Sith is emotionally damaged. That's how
Darth
they. I mean,
Vader.
We got freaking
Vader.
3 movies.
Yeah,
I know
Darth Vader.
There's got to be a genesis to it. There's got to be a.
You literally just described Darth Vader, Dom.
Look. I'm just saying the fact is that.
No, I heard what you said.
She's doing this, and it better be done right. That's all I'm saying.
You have to give young. You have to give young writers a chance to.
Yeah,
you're gonna have as much as us old men hate to admit it. When you got to give young writers a chance to get in there and write Star Wars, learn Star Wars, or else Star Wars will end. It will die on the vine if there is nobody. If you're not cultivating it with young.
It's dying already because it's not being done right.
Wait, hey, Dom, we showed you the numbers, and it's not dying already. So that's not actually a true statement. But what I'm asking you is, you're telling us, this is the problem I have, Dom. You tell us you want one thing. This lady this lady literally is saying word for word what you say, and you say, well, that can't be true.
She's letting us want. She's telling us we want to hear.
No, she's not telling me what I want to hear. I don't give a shit what she says.
I know, but what she does is a different story. Anybody can tell you what you want to hear.
Dom, you just defended 2 guys on a lightsaber that were literally telling us shit we don't want to hear even. And you say you got to give him a shot. You said you would not fire him. You got to give everybody a shot, Dom. Dom, can we just say this one fact? The reason why you don't like her is because there's been sites that are just trollish and toxic and have told you not to like her.
The whole fact is
you're not going to give her a shot. That's it.
I don't like her because she was a part of something before, but other than that,
no, but it has nothing to do. She's giving you what you want, like literally.
I don't know.
Dom, if she said, I'm going to give you a movie about the underworld with Boba Fett, and I'm going to give you free pops, and you're going to get a popcorn bucket. It's going to be made out of a Boba Fett pop that you can put on your penis. It's everything you want, dude. It's everything you want, and you still go, we'll see. I don't know. Come on, man.
Because she's not. There you go.
You don't know her.
I might not be happy. I told you that.
You don't know her.
But like, what's the political leanings of the fucking other people? I don't give a shit. Like,
I don't give a shit. Give us good stuff.
I don't care what their political leanings. That's what you say all the time, Dom. You say, I don't care. I just want good writing.
She's giving you good writing.
That trailer was good. Amazing writer. You're already
had no clue what Star Wars is about.
We knew for shit to show that those 2 guys weren't good writers because they fucked up Game of Thrones.
I guarantee you, she knows more about Star Wars probably than you do.
Dom, go back. You want to? Here's what you want. Dom. Here's what I want you to do. Then, if you think she doesn't know anything about Star Wars, go back and watch her on the last celebration on stage. Watch her whole thing. I guarantee you, she knows more about Star Wars than you do. Guarantee you. I know that.
Even to that point, you like Andor, right? Tony Gilroy knows fucking nothing about Star Wars.
Yes, dick all about Star Wars.
Dick all about Star Wars. He wants to make a good TV show, and that's why it was Andor, and it was good.
So. I like Andor.
I'm not trying to torch him, but come on, dude. You can't say that in two ways. I wasn't even trying to get a Dom clip on this. I was like, hey, cool, man. You're agreeing with this person. I literally took things that he has said on other shows, and she had a quote and put it up there for him, thinking like, oh, well, cool. Dom would be like, okay, I've said that before. I agree. But he didn't. He said those exact statements before, but he doesn't agree somehow. I don't get it.
All I'm saying is don't write it off.
Who's Leslie?
Watch it.
Who's Leslie?
That's Leslie.
That's the girl.
Yeah.
Oh, with the glasses? Yeah, I don't fucking know who she is. I mean, I don't fucking know who she is. I don't even, what was the thing she did at Russian Dolls? I don't know what that shit is either.
Huh? It's actually a good show.
No, it was a good show. My wife enjoyed it. It was a good show. But that doesn't turn to be a Star Wars director that can put out Star Wars. Yeah, listen.
Dom, we're gonna move on after this. Dom, we're gonna move on this. I have no problem if you feel that way, but there's no way to shit you're gonna come on here where two clown fucks who screwed up Game of Thrones, an easy property to fucking do, screwed it up, and then we're going to do Star Wars. We're talking about fucking lightsabers and try to defend that horse shit, and then come back on when somebody says exact quotes coming out of your mouth and go, yeah, no, not down with it.
See, the thing is,
there's no way
to do Star Wars before the Solo movie either. I don't think.
The whole fact is that they understand fantasy. She never did fantasy. That's what I'm trying to say.
They don't. They failed. They failed at fantasy, Dom. They fucked up Game. You know how hard it was to fuck up Game of Thrones.
They failed. Right, they failed the fantasy. They failed the fantasy. They failed the finale, the ending. But the rest of Game of Thrones was friggin' awesome.
No.
Yeah, because it was based on books that were already written.
They literally followed the script point to point. Almost, the Acolyte has to get made up, and then they dropped it off at the end, Dom. Yeah, your wife's telling you you like. Hey, apparently you like that show too that she did. Apparently, don't do that to your wife, but apparently you like that show too because she just said it. You like that show too. All right, let's go. Let's move along. This week in comics. Fuck. This is something Dom asked for, and now nobody's buying.
Did anybody get the Omega cover?
Nobody's buying it. The 125 selling for $3.50.
Well, I bought the Omega cover.
The Omega cover.
I thought I ordered the Omega cover. I guess maybe I didn't. I guess I shouldn't look into that.
But we need 6 issues to get an Omega cover. You could have done it on the first cover.
I don't know. Is there like a reason they never pick the women's history covers and stuff as the incentives?
They very rarely. No, yeah, they don't do that.
No. Just, like, who asked for an incentive with him on a freaking camel and Qui-Gon poorly drawn in the background?
Apparently nobody, because it hasn't. Not one of these have sold for ratio yet. They've sold well under ratio. There's tons of them everywhere.
Yeah, we get this, but we didn't get the book of Boba Fett freaking story. I
know.
Also came. I don't think that. I'll be honest with you. They shouldn't give us any of them. They all suck. Yeah. I don't mind you taking a novel where people can't imagine in their head what we saw. We saw this shit. We saw it already.
But we saw it with Star Wars 1977 when they did the comics. We saw it already too. They made
but a lot of those comics were off. A lot of those comics were off.
I know, but
like the first 6 issues.
First 6 issues was it. After that, it was like wild. They have fucking rabbits running around, shooting people. I know, but hookers.
You had Luke looking all buffed on the comic book cover. You had different. Everybody didn't look the same what they did in the movie. So basically,
that's because they wrote and draw it before the movies came out.
Look, the only comic adaptation that we never got was The Rise of Skywalker. They never made it. They just made a mini novel that was the complete collection.
Try fixing problems with it.
But the question then again, Dom, is like, do you want adaptations of stuff you've already seen play out on TV?
That's my point. I don't mind when they do this with novels. That's what I was trying to say before Dom went on whatever. But I don't mind when they do it with novels because I get that some people can't visualize it that well. And I mean, I hate that what they did with their Grisk and fucking Thrawn, but like,
I don't mind an Obi-Wan comic so much, but give me like, the after story or the before story or something like that, like something to tie into it, but not like the direct, exact like lines and everything that were used in the TV show. I don't need that.
What if they did Cliff Notes one shot on these instead of doing 6 or 7 or 8 of these? Do you just get one? It's a one shot.
I don't know how you condense it into one comic though. Maybe like a trade.
Yeah, maybe just do a trade out of it.
And these are going to be trades too, probably down the road too, right?
Oh, I'm sure.
I don't know. I don't know if they sold enough to make a trade out of it.
I say we haven't gotten a trade of. Did we get a trade of Mando season 1?
No. I tell you what, I guarantee down the road, these books will be worth some. They'll have some stuff. There's first appearances in all these books.
They'll be worth 50 cents or $1.
Maybe.
There's first appearance in every Star Wars book.
Mm-hmm. We'll review this next week. Wasting Grass says if we could hold it back, we were going to. There you go. That's all I'm going to say about that. Coming soon next week. What? Well, hey, this is the other part. I did get some messages to you people that are out there. This did come out this week. I saw it at 2 comic book shops. If your comic book shop didn't get it, it might be delayed because of the distribution thing, but you should have gotten it. So I don't know if you guys aren't ordering it. I don't know. We're going to give it one more week. We'll give it one more week. Plus, we don't really have much to go over next week because we have fucking this stupid Star Wars Lando bullshit with 18 covers.
Lando.
Well, the Stormtrooper cover. That's what I'm getting. That's it.
The A cover. That's the A cover. Luckily, it's the A cover.
That's it.
That's cover. Fucking incentive. Woo. What?
Woo! I like some of Woo's stuff, but I know that's not a favorite.
I don't see
that's not one of my favorite Woo ones. Woo. Look, man, every artist hit and misses, dude.
It
when
looks
Woo
like
misses,
they
when Woo
hits,
I really
snowboarding
like.
down a mountain with Darth Vader on it and took out the snowboard.
I know. It looks bad. Okay, it looks bad. What do you want to say? I'm not going to defend it. Also, too, I want to give this because I didn't do it last week. We're going to give you a little bit of preview of Darth Maul, red, black, and white. Now, I've told you a lot of times I'm against these black, white, and red things because I think they're stupid. But looking at these preview pages, I think this might be one that it actually will finally fit doing the Darth Maul stuff. I don't know what's up. This is just the artwork that's coming out with the story. It has to do with Palp. It looks like
weird-ass creature. I like that.
We get a brain creature coming out. It might be fun. This
cool.
Megamind.
Yeah, Megamind coming out.
Megamind Star Wars version.
Now, but I like the way this works. The red and black of Maul with the black and white. It really pops. I like this.
The Vader one sucked, but this one looks like it might have a little bit of chance for me.
Vader had nice covers though. They had a couple of nice covers in Vader.
That 1/100 is actually really gross. I know. I keep showing that too because I think it's hilarious. Yeah, dude. But what's funny is the 125 is fucking hot as shit, dude. Dope as fuck. 1/100.
But it'll get buried because people are going to want the 1/100, and there'll be so many of the 25s out there.
Yep. All right. FOC. There's not really much for the FOC. I did not want to put this in news, but they also released the pages for episode 1, the Phantom Menace, the special thing they're doing.
With a yellow lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't get that. They're also reprinting a lot of
dreaming. This is through the mind, the eyes of Anakin.
Who cares? Don't care.
They're trying to tie it in with the freaking goddamn sequel trilogy.
Don't care.
That's what they're trying to do. So
that's supposed to be Anakin.
That's Anakin.
Maybe it's Ventress's yellow lightsaber. How do you know?
It looks like Zane Carrick from the Old Republic comics.
It does look like Zane Carrick. It gets worse. They're also bringing back, just so you know, they're bringing back Jar Jar Binks, so we're gonna get a lot of Jar Jar storyline. And look at fucking the artwork on fucking Obi.
It's not bad. It's actually
is that Obi in the bottom panel?
That's supposed to be Obi, yeah.
Why does he looks like Elzar Mann?
Yeah, why does he have hemorrhaging face? I don't know. He's got a 6 head and hemorrhaging, so I don't know what he's got.
His face looks completely different from the face in the upper left panel.
It is a one shot. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. It's a one shot. And Artrell. Hey, give it to Artrell. Slap 5. Nope. No.
Obi-Wan aged 10 years of the span of one comic page.
Yeah.
We might get Jar Jar Binks. What you want?
Yeah. Artrell got it. He gets it. Nope.
Ring the bell.
I mean, that's all you got to say about this. Yeah, I know Ruben's going to buy this.
Val Kilmer.
That's Val. Shit. Well, one of the Master Apprentices back here. Good luck getting this one. It's you can buy Ray and Luke. There you go. That's the Master Apprentice one. So enjoy that. Looking back at Thrawn real quickly. Last week average was $46.99. This week it's $34. There's a high of 46. There was a quick. Actually, it isn't JJ. There's a quick low of 20, which brought this down, but the majority of these books sold for over $37. That $20 one. That 21. Yeah, it sold. Yeah, it felt like a whole $6, JJ. So good job to whoever stuck that $20 one in there. He listed
12%.
it at 20. He listed at 22. The rest were auctions. It doesn't make much sense, but that's how it happens sometimes. I don't know why if the book's selling for $40, you're listing it for half. He didn't say it was damaged. Probably could be. 2 pictures. They're generic. There you go. There you go. So yeah, the other sales on this I think were 46, and it was like 38, 38, 37, 30 something, high. So still not ratio yet, but give it a couple weeks, might get there. It is the ugly cover. This one's actually, Yeah, this one. This one, on the other hand, this started off as shit. It started off as a $30, $40 book. For some reason, there's 2 outliner sales in the $100, and then the last sale for this was $26 with 6.
That's crazy. I would have picked that up for $26 in a heartbeat.
Well, you didn't because it was $26.
You probably still can.
I missed it.
You did not miss it. There's a couple other auctions up there. Feel free to go for it because it's cheap. All right. Speaking of that, I decided to move a little bit over. I know Jedi's been big into Star Wars Unlimited. I've obviously been playing it a lot too. Yep, you're all in. We're going to talk about some of the cards, though. Speaking of not falling, fudge me.
I'm the only one that answers Jedi's questions in Hawaii time.
I know. Thank you, JJ, for helping me when everyone else ignores me.
I didn't ignore you.
Marco chimes in sometimes. Yeah.
First off, I told everybody last week. This week, I will not be answering any messages till Sunday evening.
You did say that.
Okay, for the 800. I don't understand. And then Daddy left, and then all types of crap breaks around here. I don't get it. So whatever. All right, here we go. Showcase. We're going to cover some of the showcase variants. These are the ones that everybody are stoked about. We've actually pulled 2 showcase variants on the show. We pulled an IG-88. We won't show that because that's Wayseeker, and he sold it too low. But we will show some of the other ones. Sabine Wren, which is actually for some reason getting some play now. I don't understand the Sabine deck. Oh, IG-88. You should have told me. We've got 3 then. I would have covered this one. But this was a card that was starting at the 130, 140 marker for this. It is now getting up to the 2. I would say averaging about the 265 range for this showcase. And it hasn't been slowing down. In the last couple of days, more of these have been selling. I'd only assume that's because people are playing Sabine decks. Yeah,
I've been playing a Sabine deck that was recommended. I watched a video, and this guy had a Sabine, and so I've been playing that on the online. It's actually a lot. It's a lot of fun.
What 40 is it?
Yeah, it's actually.
Do you find it better than the Hera deck?
I haven't played a Hera deck yet, but Sabine, you can bring her out. I think she's like the lowest one. You can bring her out with like 4 resources. Yeah, and she doesn't necessarily last a long time, but she can do some damage.
Because she does one to the base too, right, or something? Doesn't she do a damage to the base?
Yeah, she shoots the base.
But you gotta shoot your own base at the same time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
There's a meme now that I don't know if anybody's ever seen Moneyball, the movie, but there's the thing where he's like, what do? They get on base. So Sabine meme is, what does she do? Shoots at the base.
Shoots on base.
Yeah.
Shoots at the base. But she's very aggro. Aggro.
She's an aggro, right?
Yeah. So you've heard her an aggro, which means aggressive. She's very aggressive deck, which means a lot of times you can inflict a lot of damage very quickly.
Fry, I have the Thrawn showcase. We'll look at that one in just a little bit. That I do not play a Thrawn deck though. I usually play a Vader deck.
I got a tie. There's that, or there's this.
What's that?
Luke Hyperfoil.
Oh, is that the foil Hyperfoil? I didn't do the Hyperfoil on it, but tell us what your other ones are, John. And look, Repair Tech Tony says that he ran the Sabine deck. Worked out well for him. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is the card I have. This is probably the best card. I have this one. Mm-hmm. When I pulled it, which was a while ago, a couple of weeks ago, it was only like a $200 card. It's gone up a little bit. One sold for $200, obviously on the 26, but mainly they're selling in the $275, $300 range. Obviously, there's one that sold for. I don't understand how cow prices go all the way over.
So you will see a lot of times, kind of this roller coaster with. It's not. You'll see a little more inconsistency. One, because you're pulling your marketplace data from a more centralized source.
Yeah.
But also, too, some people will literally like undercut on that same source. So let's say I'm a shop, right?
Yeah.
And I bust open a whole case and I'm selling the singles out of the case. I can undercut a lot of other shops by throwing it up for $50 cheaper. And it'll go like that. It'll go real fast. because it's an instant buy. It's like buy it
Yeah,
now.
yeah. You're ready to buy now. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you'll see kind of this undercutter wave that pops up occasionally with cards like $50 less or so.
Yeah.
And you also have to be a little bit careful in that sometimes they'll put, it's very sneaky on this website. Sometimes they'll put near mint in the description, but then they'll also say like has some damage somewhere, which is not really near mint then. But
fair.
Near mint's like the default descriptor, so that's kind of what it falls under for a lot of people.
Cool. I'm not actually good at grading cards because I don't know how to grade them because I just haven't looked at them. Whatever. This is actually one of the leaders I like to use. I don't know, man. I like to use his fake, but he's actually surprisingly going well. I think one of the reasons is because people are playing that deck a lot. It got a lot of pub because it won in one of the tournaments. It was the deck that won. So this is going for about $300, $290, $300 across the board, picking up because more people are using it. Plus, it adds in the blue element to it, which is crazy because then you get Vanquish. And if you've ever used Vanquish before, it's kind of a game changer. Once again, if you got on these are early, what's crazy? Boxes are selling. What are boxes selling still for? Like 120, 130,
JJ? Anywhere between 120 and 150. I've
seen
some shops have them up for
120, 150. And you can pull a card. And these are some, I mean, you're not guaranteed to get one of these.
No.
But yeah, but I mean, this isn't even the top end of the card. This is probably the mid-level version of these. Hera, which is being played a lot more. I've seen this deck out there, and it's kicked my ass a couple times with this Spectre deck. 250, a little bit lower. It's just because this was a little higher. I think people are moving away from Spectre because a lot of people haven't, moving to other decks now. But still, this was like $130, $140 card not a month ago. It's getting kind of out of control too with some of these. And the last one that I want to cover, and this is the one, if you hit this one, like I saw a guy, 3 weeks ago, I saw a guy play with this card. He is now not taking it out of the house anymore. And at that time, I think this was one of the higher cards because it was like a $250 card.
Of course.
Now this card, huh?
I said, of course, this card's got to be the most expensive one.
Well, it's because of the play action. Like if you can get the Boba Fett, deck, like it's a tough deck to beat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you practice against a Jedi, but it's a tough deck to beat.
I played a Boba Fett deck, another one that I saw this guy playing online, so I copied it over into the simulator and played it. The only thing with this deck, by the way, I just saw one of these cards sell for $790 on the bay. But
on the bay,
the foil. Yeah, but you got to have at least the deck that this guy had some pretty high end legendary cards in there. Like it had 3 of the Boba Disintegrators, it had 3 of the Vaders commanding the troops. So that's not a cheap deck to actually physically put together. It's one thing to play it online, but try to get that deck to take to a tournament, it's going to cost you some money. So
you know what's wild though about saying it though, like, and I get that you could go with this is the problem that is like I've only opened up 2 boxes and I pulled a Thrawn, and then we'll get to some of these cards. This is just the regular Darth Vader. This isn't the Chrome or the Hyperspace because those go for more. But this every week goes up another $10. Like this card is just a regular, well, it's a legendary card, but still, it's a massive card. It's a great card. It's very the playable cards right now, as long as the shortage continues, it looks like are having their day in the spotlight because they are doing extremely well.
Yeah. So
this is a cool card to have. Yeah. It's just a cool card. It does cool things. Obviously, it takes 7 resources, but and in the simulations I've used that I've had this card, when I get it, I rarely even use it, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I use
because there's other cards that kind of do a similar thing. Like there's a rare that does a similar thing. I think there's
but the thing with this, Jedi, the thing with this card is you can use ambush, okay, and then if you have a Sentinel that you know's in your deck, it pulls up the Sentinel too and automatically puts it up there. So you could use this, hit it, and then you get the shield thing. So when you're talking about that point back, which you're asking the question earlier, anybody that attacks anything has to attack the Sentinel, and then it attacks the guy. So you're automatically knocking out 1, maybe 2 players.
Like this one guy had a strategy, which I guess you just have to. He's got to be a better player than me, obviously, to set it up. But you with this card and then the one of the Imperial Empress cards where you can hit with Vader and then use his saber swing to kill your own guy, and when you kill that own guy, it brings one of your players back into ready position. So then you use Vader again. so it's just like boom, boom. But to set that up's got to be like you got to.
I do that all the. That's actually what saves me a lot with the Vader card. Like that's why I play a Vader deck. But this one, I mean, once you start talking about and this is not the rarest version. The rarest version of this card goes for almost double this. I mean, what were you going to say about the playability, JJ?
So playability keeps card prices high. The other thing too is the scarcity of boxes and things right now will keep them high for a while too. Because as more product gets ripped, more product hits the streets, you're gonna see more and more hyperspace foils, more and more legendary foils, stuff like that hit the market. But like a card like the Vader will probably remain high as long as it's very playable and useful. And then you probably won't see that price drop until maybe like a set 2 comes out where there might be other cards that are more useful than he is. Yeah. So
I mean, plus he's black green, which is kind of easy to get. Here you go, Dom. The other card that we were talking about, I pulled one of these. This is also legendary. This is Fett, not as high. Obviously, this is just a couple weeks ago, or last week was like a $40 card, and it's starting to creep up to the $50, $60 range now. Extremely playable, extremely playable. I think a lot of those 60s actually are foils that they're showing, but plays in the Boba Fett deck, probably the most popular deck right now because everybody's trying to create anti-Boba Fett decks. So as Boba Fett's being played, and by the way, I mean the second set, if JJ's correct, these playable cards aren't going down for the second set. I mean the second set's not coming out for a long time. It's not coming out till what, July. June or something? July.
So the Boba Fett is what are you? So you have an aggro, and then you have on the other end of the spectrum you have a slow developing, and the Boba Fett's kind of right in the middle. So I think is that why a lot of people are kind of going to that one.
It's a very mid-range deck. Well, so
here's the thing. Here's the thing with Boba Fett. If you can release, there's 3 main cards that aren't like the Bosk isn't hard to get, but if you can get Bosk, Fett, and the and Slave 1 in your hand, you've won. It's over. Because when you can play those cards by step 5 and you have all 3 of them out, it does this, the mechanic that ends up working, you've won. I mean, it's just too fast. Like that, like last week when I played that draw thing and the guy had those cards, he said, I have these cards. I looked at him and said, yeah, do we even want to play this game? And Dan the man was there and he's like, oh man, you got a shot. And he turned around and we hit 5. I mean, it was a draw. So like none of us had built our decks. He had just pulled these randomly out of packs while they were drafting. It was a draft thing. He had pulled it randomly out. He obviously won the tournament because if you had got he had one of these, he had the Boba Fett leader card. He had this card. He had 2 fire space slave 1, whatever you want to call it. He had 3 Bosks. The match was over. It was just over. There was nothing I could do. There just wasn't. I think it lasted 6 rounds.
The showcase card, someone put in the chat, a PSA 10 went for like $1,800.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Someone flipped that thing quick. Good for them, I guess.
Yes, they do reprint these cards.
They probably paid a couple $100 to get that thing back so fast.
JJ, can I ask you a question? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Probably. No, I don't know what PSA charges for quick turnaround, but
can I ask you about reprints? Don't matter. Like these aren't like whatever you believe about the going back to print on this. I'm not going to get into that situation. But when it goes back to print, is it considered a reprint at that point? Can you tell a difference between the first print and the second print?
Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends on the way they'll issue the reprint. Some card games, the reprint's a 1-for-1 reproduction of the originals.
Yeah. Some
of them will say second print. Sometimes you'll see on the first one, they'll say first edition. I don't know. I don't think that there's any indication of a first edition on these.
Okay.
Wayseeker may know something different than me. I think the card number. The other thing, too, is they can change the card numbers to correspond to the second set. But I don't think there's anything indicating first print.
Is there a manufacturer's stamp on those like you have with sports cards where they have like the year?
No, I'm aware of.
No, not for trading card games typically.
Please, BK.
But they will sometimes be. I don't have a good example of one to really show you, but because you won't be able to see it on camera very well. But a lot of times they will put first edition on there, and some card games will vary by color. For instance, there's one that I collect that uses signature stamps, and the signature stamps on the first editions will be gold. All the reprints will be silver.
Silver.
I don't know if they'll do something similar for these, and if they'll make the hyper foils red instead of blue. I have no idea. But
Ruben, there's 2 rumors. Some say end of April, others say June or June or July, something like that.
Others say not at all.
Or somebody, somebody says not at all, which we'll see. All right. Next up after this card is another card that Dom's always saying everybody needs Luke. I don't know why he's saying that. It has picked up from like a $10 to $12 card to a $35-ish card, but I've never seen anybody play this card. I don't even know what deck this card is.
Leia decks mostly.
It's in Leia decks. And Leia decks are starting to get popular.
You'll see it in rebel-sided blue decks a lot. But.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a tough deck. I don't play that deck, so I've never seen it before. So, but still, this card's now going for 40.
I've never played against this either.
What I'm telling you is some of these decks, like if you pull any showcase out of there, it's worth 2 packs. It's worth 2 boxes. And if you pull one of the top 5 legendary cards, I mean, you pull that and a couple other cards, you're rocking and rolling at this point.
Free advice, although somebody paid the same price for it. I don't know if they would have done that. But see the LP?
Yeah, what is that?
Under condition stands for lightly played. So a lot of times you can get if you're using the cards for play and you don't care about the condition as carefully, lightly played is usually a card that has a defect or two, like a bent corner, a dull corner, so what they call edge wear, which is where the white begins to show on the corner or the side of the card. You can pick up those cards usually a little bit cheaper than your mint cards if you're using them for play. So if you don't care, if you're looking for a Darth Vader and you don't care what it looks like condition wise, because you can play the card in the worst condition as long as it's not marked, bent, ripped, or where you can see it. If it has like a scuff mark on the back, you probably don't want that because that might be considered marked. But if like there's a little like white on the corner where it's been bent or something, that doesn't matter too. So you can play those cards.
I don't know, Brian. Everybody said sell that Thrawn when I pulled it a couple weeks ago. I didn't sell it, and the price almost doubled now. So,
yeah. Well, the things have become more scarce since then. But
yeah, absolutely.
Holding it in this market will get dangerous because if there is a reprint, especially as early as some people think there is, you'll see your prices start to go down almost as fast as they went up. So.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm just not worried because I wasn't planning on getting rid of it. I mean, if I pulled the Boba Fett card, that thing is sold tomorrow. It is sold tomorrow. So, speak of that, I do have a deck, because I did win a match, BK. I got a pack this last week. Even though I'd never played that style before. So I left these 2 packs for us. I got the just for a quick opening of them because I know some of you like that. I will open up the promo thing that they give you for playing in the first place. Participation pack. You can get a foil on this too. I have this card in a lot of decks, and I just always burn it.
Don't use it
much. Yeah, the lightsaber I use that a lot.
That's the Acolyte scene.
That's cool.
Foil. That's cool. Foiled. That's a cool card there.
Yes,
got one.
Death Trooper.
Yeah, Death Trooper.
Is it a hyperspace foil or just
this is the alternate art foil. In these packs, you get alternate cards. It's alternate art cards.
Okay. It's cool.
That's basically a hyperspace foil.
Yeah,
this is the promo version of the card.
All right, then we got these.
And it just has alternate different art on it.
No, just stating facts, Brian. Just stating facts. I've never played this card. I've never played a Lando. Maybe we'll play one later. What base?
Tony has a good question.
What?
We can debate it. Or at least maybe someone knows. He wants to know if the second set is supposed to come out around June, which is actually I think it's July. But
July.
Will they reprint? Will they want to reprint before the next set? That's the question I have. A lot of times is that a reprint probably coming in June is going to be a little too late because they're going to step right over set 2. I don't think they'll want to do that. So that's kind of why the rumor is that the reprint may be sooner than that.
I use that one a lot.
I use that one a lot too. Yeah. Because it automatically comes in with a shield. Oh, Kanan Jarrus. You got the Spectre deck. You use that one a lot. Too bad it's not
Freddie Prinze.
Do you know what I don't? I've never played that one.
Jabba no Baba.
That was a resource for me. I don't know if I played that one or
not. Speaking of that sucks. Last card sucked.
Well, I got a question. I don't know how long you want to play on this or talk about this, because actually I got to jump off here in about 15 minutes. But because every time I go online and I'll see these people and they're always building bases, they always use this energy conversion, the green energy conversion base. I have played with that. I cannot stand it. The one decks of the 3 decks that I built, they all recommended that. I played it. I do not understand it. I can't use it. I need those extra 5 freaking points. So I'll reverse. I'll take that one out and put in a regular green base and give me the 30 points instead of using the 25, because I don't understand the benefit.
Yeah.
Well, I think go ahead.
I was going to say the rare bases give you what's called an epic action. So it gives you basically an extra action that you don't have with the other bases, but you lose the 5 hit points.
Yeah, I need those 5.
Yeah,
I need them.
It's different styles of play will matter for that. Your aggro decks where you're more aggressive and you're going after the other person's base fast, those 5 points might not matter so much. Control decks where you're playing slow and you're looking to build up your resources so you can use your higher cards like a Vader or something like that, as you may end up needing those 5 points. But the people liked what they call the energy conversion lab, which is the green rare base, because what you can do with it is you can actually only one time in the entire game, so you have to play it carefully. But if a character costs 6 or less, you can play it as an ambush, so they get an attack right away. So let's say I had like a Boba Fett. Well, actually, no, that would work with.
He's 5. Yes.
Yeah. So you can basically deploy him, and he can ambush and attack right away. Whereas you don't have to wait.
Yeah, but that's not usually the decks that are playing with them. Like they played him in the Tarkin deck, and the problem with the Tarkin deck is I've already got 3 characters. Because I'll use the Vader through that and Vanquish, I don't need him in there. Like, I mean, what are you going to do?
A lot of times, he's probably in the Tarkin deck for the reason of stacking resources. So it can also work that way. There's a card. Sure. There's an Imperial card, the Super Laser Technician.
Yeah, Super Laser Technician. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, it's a self-sacrifice thing. So if I have a Super Laser Technician in my hand,
he does 3 damage and then he dies and gives it.
Yeah, and I can do that all in one turn by using the base's thing to make him ambush. So.
But once again, on Jedi, I think so I'll tell you, Jedi is, I think for us, for new people like me and you who've never played this style of game, getting rid of that, like using the extra 5 points and get rid of that mechanic is probably better for us, because I still use a super guy, but I get rid of that mechanic anyways. I turn him on the next turn, and I usually have him as a shield guy so he can turn. I do the 3-part attack on it, kick out one of their guys. They kill my guy because he's only got 1 health. He goes into the add pile, adds it up. And that's the first move of that round. And so that gives me an extra card every single time. So if I had 5, it gives me 6 active cards. And I've knocked out one of those their players. So then I can just get the rotation back in and start up one of my ambush people. So, yeah. Well, let's get to do you want to get to toys real quickly? We are going to play a couple rounds later on if we still have time. Let's get to toys real quickly. Jenna,
actually, guys, I got to hop off right now.
Damn it, dude. I need you to run this toys for like 3 seconds, dude. All right, run toy for 3 seconds. All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Take it down.
All right, so Gentle Giant is coming out with...
Uh-oh.
Hang on. I don't know why it dropped off. There we go.
All right, so Gentle Giant's coming out with new Boba Fett, the final Boba Fett, the mini bust. They're like 120 for Gentle Giant. It's coming out soon. I don't know when, but I'll probably be picking this up, of course. It looks like Tamir Morrison.
It doesn't not look like Tamir Morrison, but it doesn't look exactly like him either. So
okay, it's still a pretty cool piece to have, because I have just about all the mini bust. Missing a couple, but good.
These things are kind of heavy too. These General Giant.
You could actually knock somebody out.
No, you could hurt somebody with one.
Yeah,
they're not huge, but they're heavy.
You got a new show coming out, doesn't he? Tomorrow morning.
I hope so. So we have Luke on crate, which pretty cool Luke. I like this Luke. It just unfortunately
looks like
the movies.
Looks like you've been using some Just for Men or something. There's a little less gray there.
I know.
The movie.
Yeah.
This is there's a projection, Luke. He projected himself all the way from 2. Yeah, so this is a gentle giant.
Yeah, so not to nitpick this, but why is the salt kicked up around his feet when he's not really there? In the movie, it did not kick up around his feet.
Yeah, it's just a projection.
No, it's just they're just showing what that.
I'm kidding. I'm being a nitpick.
I know. Whatever. So this is was it Zoan Art? It's a second party statue company making Savage Press. Pretty cool. They make some good statues, so you have to call them up for prices because they vary. But not much Savage Press is out there, you know.
No,
some stuff.
A weird character.
Yeah. So they're coming out. They had the holo objective figures that came out last year. You know, Luke. They came out with Han and a couple of other people. So now they're coming out with Darth Maul, which this is the Target exclusive. I think it's sold out already in Target. I think I'm not even sure.
These are always my favorite. Like, to me, they're like virgin covers for Marvel or something. It's actually less work you would think for Hasbro. It's like, just make it like blue and we'll call it a holo projection variant.
I wouldn't mind getting this. I like this. You know, I have all the Black Series Darth Mauls.
So if you actually got this at Walmart, would it have a Walmart sticker, or is it they're just saying this is only sold at Walmart?
At Target, only sold at Target.
Or Target, sorry.
I don't think it's gonna have a sticker. It just sold at Target. You only find it in Target.
They usually don't do the stickers, I don't think.
Yeah, it's not like Pops, where stickers matter. Stickers are life.
Yeah, stickers are.
Oh well, we got.
And they have a Vader too as well.
Oh, Vader.
Yeah. I think this is a Walmart exclusive. So I think they have one from Target, one from Walmart. So
of course,
maybe I missed this in the first one, but so does that light actually light up? It's got batteries or electric USB charge or whatever.
So basically, these were like based on the little fobs that they had in the hand for like getting the like when Mando had.
Does it actually light up for you? Like in the picture you got, it looks like it lights up.
It does, but I don't know. I don't know if this does. I'm not sure if it's the battery that goes inside it. It could just be just the reflection the way it is. I'm not sure. I'm not even sure if the battery's going this way.
Rechargeable or something.
I think the clothing's got lights on it, dude.
I think maybe at the bottom.
No, you don't think it got it. You can see it.
Look at the bottom of the box. It's a battery. So yeah.
It says hologram collection got a little light fucking thing on it, and yeah. It says battery 3. You need 3 triple. Was it AA batteries?
AA.
Oh, your eyes are better than mine.
Anyway, it's one of those disc things.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm hopping off. Marco's back from this.
Good to see you. Happy Easter. Tell everybody to say hi. Thank you.
Have a good
All right. What's next? Oh wow!
Yeah. So we have the Acolyte figures that dropped.
Nice.
That came out. So here you got May, right? May of what's the name? May or
shout out Paul W.
Yeah, May. That's the assassin. So this is
May the assassin. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the sister. This is the sister that actually was left behind and went against the Jedi. So.
That's not true what he's saying. He's just recklessly making up stuff.
I'm not making it up. That's what it is. And there goes Soul. And the Jedi,
who's she? Tell us who she is.
No, that's Soul. This is what's her name? This is the Jedi Master. It was it
Indira.
Indira. She's the one that's inside the cantina like place that when the assassin shows up, she does the Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
I would just like to note out the figures do not fly. The figures, repeat, do not fly.
No, figures do not fly. It's a stupid. They got to put that there.
Hey, Chef, what's up, bud?
Then you got Yord, who's he's a young Padawan. This actually is this guy.
He's got a yellow lightsaber because of what? Rey?
The character. No, the character that he portrayed. This guy. He actually was also in China in Russian Doll, so he's one of her actors. So that's why he's in this movie, this TV show. So
okay.
The yellow lightsabers, a lot of yellow lightsabers. This is your X-23. This is the girl who played X-23 as Leon. Yeah.
So people liked her, so that's why she's in the movie. So in other words, she's cast a bunch of people that people like.
Well, this is the girl from what's her name? This is what she's playing, this character. It's got a cool.
Who the character she's playing?
She's actually playing the alien race that was in when you seen the Jabba the Hutt's palace, the special editions when Boba Fett walked in and touched the girl's face when he walked in. That's the race that this girl's playing. The race, the alien race. And here's Soul right here. Here's Jedi Soul Master Soul.
He got even older and the action figure they did in the show. Somebody said, "Hey, by the way, thanks for all the comments. For all you people that are leaving comments, I'm trying to reply to them. I've gotten better about that."
Yeah, Daphne Keen. Yeah, I know Daphne Keen. I couldn't think of her name. Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, somebody said that we were overthinking about how old he looks. I don't know, because now he looks even older as a toy. So I don't know if we were.
So I actually think that it's going to be him and May are going out to investigate who's killing Jedi. I don't know. Somebody's walking with it. I don't know.
Wait, I thought you said May was the sister that fucking hates the Jedi.
Yeah, but the two sisters are going to get together. I think it's the Jedi sister. I'm not sure. So they're going to investigate. But when the two sisters meet, it's going to be like Frozen. Because
I think the only thing that you said that is actually right is I don't know. I think that's probably the only thing. So
have you ever thought that maybe seeing how they call like this witches cult calls the main leader or whatever mother, maybe their sisters is in the same,
not the same person.
Witches coven.
She's actually playing two parts. She's actually playing double parts. She's playing her bad sister. So she's doing double duty. She's playing a Jedi and she's playing.
So you're saying they're twins.
They're twins. So she's playing both parts. It's the same.
Now they're twin sisters. Now it's the same person.
Yeah, it's the same person that's going to be playing both parts.
Well, if they're twins, I hope so.
Oh, I wish I could just take money from you. I wish I just had no morals and I would just place down bets and just steal all your money, dude.
You're not going to steal my money. You're not going to steal my money because you're going to be saying, "Holy shit, Dom, you're right." When it happens.
When have you ever heard me say that?
You don't, even when I'm right, you don't say that. You try to beat around the bush. Because you never want to give me a credit.
No, because JJ probably just got it right where he said they're all sisters because of the motherhood. And you're going to say, I said they were sisters. No, you said they were twins, bro.
It's twins. One is force sensitive and the other one is
JJ,
not.
You catching this?
He hates the Jedi because
I'm staying out of it.
All right. Next toy.
Here's a pipeline for this is the Black Series reveal. So we're going to be getting Dara Miro from Andor. We're going to finally get an Imperial Armored Commando, which is pretty cool. I like that. You're going to get Ahsoka Tano Prieta, the name of the planet. You're going to get that. And you're going to get Captain Enoch and a Night Trooper 2-pack. And you're going to get Yoda and Commander Gree. Commander Gree.
Does the head come off Commander Gree?
So you're actually getting the animated, you're getting the comic version, not the movie version.
Okay.
So I don't know.
So we're not getting a head popping off of them.
We're not getting a head popping off Gree.
It'd be kind of cool. This is pipeline. So now we're getting we're getting a couple of figures from the vintage line too. Which I'm very surprised that they actually had these ready.
Wait, which one is this? Is this the one twin or is this the other twin?
No, this is the assassin. This is the sister that became bad to hunt down to kill the Jedi because.
Well, where's the other one then?
They didn't show her yet.
Which one's she?
Well, what happens to her though? Why?
No, the Jedi's got her. She's with the Jedi.
They got her. They kidnapped her.
You're saying
they took because.
Then why would they work with that sister?
So you're saying she's playing a double role. One's an assassin. One's a Jedi.
Because she's not force sensitive. She's not force sensitive. She's going to be working with Dark Force users to get revenge on the Jedi because they didn't hold their bargain.
But you said she was going to be working with Soul.
No, not her. The sister, the one that's force sensitive, are going to be working with.
Who's on first?
I see what he's saying. I think.
No.
All right, so the sister, the one that the Jedi's took, is going to work with Soul to investigate.
Let it snow. Let it snow.
So you're saying the one that speaks up in the trailer, the little kid, the little girl, is the sister. the twin.
We don't.
That's not what he's saying last week. Last week he was saying it was this one, and then she turned her back on him.
We're not saying. Look, there's twin sisters that are in the town. The Force sensitive one gets taken by the Jedi, but they made a deal with the village that we would protect your village from the raiders if you give us this Force sensitive child. They gave the Force sensitive child. They didn't hold their part of the bargain. The raiders came, killed everybody in the village except the sister. We
call that a book. We call that a book of Boba Fett. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, book of Boba Fett.
And
when the raiders kill everyone,
they kill everyone, and that was it. And then what happens is that she seeks revenge, and then she winds up hooking up with somebody in the dark side of the Force, like a Dark Force user, not a Sith, and she gets part of that cult. It's a cult that actually you're not going to see a Sith. Maybe you'll see something at the end, but you're not.
Wait, hold on. Which cult is she hooking up with? The Mother's cult or other
that's
cult?
That's something different. That's a different cult.
Even though she's wearing the same robes as the Mother cults.
No,
how many cults are we getting here, Tom?
You're getting the dark side cult, and that's the witches cult. That's more witches.
That's the Mother. That's the one of the Mother.
They could be part of it, but I'm not sure. I'm not saying that they're not, but the fact is that she's going to be with Dark Force users. That's how she learns.
Well, so that she does have the Force because she's a Dark Force.
You don't need eventually. Well, after last week's friggin' goddamn. After last week's Bad Batch, everybody's got midichlorians, so it doesn't matter.
Well, wait, then why didn't they take both of the twins if they both had midichlorian?
No, she wasn't Force sensitive.
But you just said she's part of Dark Force.
Jesus Christ. Stop trolling me now. Let's just keep going. Come on. You know what I'm saying. Just trying to break my balls.
No, I don't. I'm trying to just clarify for the people. The people asked me to let you go and clarify, so I'm trying to let you clarify. All right, here's Soul, who's somebody with a twin. I don't know.
Yes, that's Soul now. That's the vintage line of Soul, which I'm very surprised again that they came out with the Acolyte figures already, and they're still missing figures from Bad Batch, Book of Boba Fett, the Ahsoka series.
Bad Batch figures.
Series. No, I'm talking about that. They don't have all the vintage Bad Batch. They have one.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Vintage collectors want their figures.
Vintage collectors like to complain. That's what vintage collectors like to do. They like to complain.
No, because why?
Yes, they do. Back in
They're
the 80s, whiny bitches. They get a lot of good figures.
Figures were massively made. They made all the figures for every friggin' aspect, but they taken their time not doing figures now.
Figure collectors are the biggest whiny bitches out there. They are.
Hey,
they were making figures in 1987 when the movies were out of the theaters for 5 years.
Hey, they made the guy in the bathroom taking his shit. They made the guy in the corner.
Yeah, that's my point. They were making them for years afterwards.
All this stuff. Why can't they do it now?
They are.
They're taking their time. Book of Boba Fett's 2 years ago. We still only have a couple of figures.
But then you got to wait another 1 year.
Bad Batch is almost over. The third season's coming to an end. You had freaking 3 seasons. Where are the rest of the Bad Batch? Where's Sid?
You don't. Hey, you want to know why? Hey, hold on, Dom. You want to know why they're not making them? Because this shit is going directly from the Target and Wally World shelves to Ollie's and Ross by the caseload.
Because I got a feeling because this is not.
I have a feeling I'm going to go to Ross next week.
Listen,
Dom, this is what I'll do for you.
You know
next week's report will be what does Marco find in a Ross and a fucking
toys are made because they want to make toys. If Star Wars ever got down to it, it says, listen, the hell with the toys, let's make good movies. You would have
that like Hasbro has like laid off people and stuff because they're not making a ton of money.
Hasbro sucks, man. Hasbro doesn't do what they hold their part of the bargain, man.
I will tell you how Hasbro sucks at making Star Wars figures.
Yeah.
We agree on that.
Well, there you go.
Anyway.
Yeah. Dom wants figures from the worst.
Oh, they're releasing
Star Wars did.
They're releasing.
He wants the fucking
New Hope
girl.
A new sculpt for New Hope. For Leah for New Hope. No.
There they go. They're giving Vintage something else. Look, she gets a helmet.
A helmet. That's her hood.
That's the hood. Get the hood.
Okay, whatever. I mean, who cares about Vintage?
And we're getting
another R2D2.
We made R2, another R2 that's coming out. And these are the pipeline reveals. Look, finally, we're getting a Jetpack Trooper, Grand Admiral Thrawn from Ahsoka. We're getting a 4-pack X-Wing pilots. We're getting a Blur and a Mandalorian. Look, how many years ago was Mandalorian made?
So they're giving you Thrawn already?
look. So we're getting another Thrawn. We're getting the show Thrawn, not the Rebel Thrawn. We're getting Ahsoka Thrawn now. And
you just said they don't come out with anything right after it. The show just came out.
Yeah, but look at pieces. But look, we're getting a Blug and a Mandalorian. How long ago was that?
But they already have a Mandalorian. They already have a Mandalorian,
right? So they make a Blurg and a Mandalorian to make more money.
The Blurg has never come out.
Who cares? Nobody wants
to
Blurg. Collectors do.
You know why they're comboing it? Because not enough people bought the Mandalorian by himself, so they're like, "Shit, we got a bunch of this toys. Let's throw it with a Blurg."
Just like the Bad Batch didn't sell, so why make a vintage?
$2 a piece and put them on pegs. Just put them out. That's it.
$2 a piece?
What they used to be.
It doesn't matter. That's a lot.
Dom, when you could buy a house for $30,000, you could buy a car for $300. Yeah, toys were $2, Dom.
And it should still be $2.
What? Are you out of your shit?
It still should be $2.
What are you talking about?
How much does it take to have kids working in freaking goddamn things?
Dom, slow down. Dom, slow down.
How dare you? Hasbro's a fine company, sir.
No, it's not. They all have crap going on.
I know you're joking, but
it does not cost out $20 for a freaking figure, $30 for a figure. Fucking goddamn plastic. You can make a figure. End the story. The inflation up the yin.
$2. What are you talking about? $2.
Listen, the inflation's up the yin yang. Bring the inflation down.
Hey, no, Dom. Oh my God, I don't want to break down why you don't know what you're talking about now about inflation, but yeah, no. $2 toy. Get out. They'll give you a $2 toy. Hey, they'll give you no articulation. It'll just be a piece of. Hey, it'll be like on a 3D printer that fucking no detail at all on it.
You can make a phone call for a dime.
Hey, yeah, remember back in the day when you could just go up to payphone
and get a toy for $2?
You could go into the old soda shop on the corner and buy a candy for a penny.
A piece of plastic should not be that much money.
I used to get a cup of coffee for a mere dime back in the day.
Dom, how much are those stupid ass pops behind you?
Mr. Goodbar only cost me a nickel.
$10. They used to be $9, $8,
$10, $2, yeah.
Now they're freaking goddamn $15.
Get out of here, off. All right, go on with your toys.
Anyway, so yeah, Jabba the Hutt. They're coming out. They're redoing the Return of the Jedi. Jabba the Hutt, resculpting it. And if you notice, there's no Slave Leia on the box.
Oh yeah, is she
okay? I didn't actually notice at all, but thank you for pointing that out. What does that have to do with anything?
They're getting away from that. That's why I'm telling you.
Did she originally come with it?
The original had. Look at the box. Look at the box of the original. It has Slave Leia.
I don't think it did originally have that.
Yeah,
I mean, like, was she in there though?
No, that in the box. It was just.
She was not in the box. So she was not in the box.
No, not in the box.
So we're complaining about something that wasn't in the box.
There's 2 figures that are in the box that they have now. You know, you're gonna see it next.
Okay. Once again, you're arguing about stuff that doesn't matter.
All right, so you have what's his name? What's the droid's name? I'm freaking blind over here.
Oh, the droid.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
We know you're talking about.
Yeah, it's
yeah. Is it 80 Bob?
Yeah,
Bob.
Bob like
806, 808 or whatever.
So and then they're re-releasing Seratius Crumb. The one it's worth a lot of money. The original that comes in the Death Star set from the San Diego Con. They were releasing it, but it has Seratius B. Crumb.
Dude, you're wrong. The 83 playset doesn't have Slave Leia on it.
Look at the box. It's on the box.
Yeah, I'm looking at the 83 box.
Yeah? I'm wrong then.
Wait a minute.
I'm looking at the 83
But it was
box.
such a big deal. They're getting away from it.
Hey.
This is 100% complete, the 83 box. I don't see Slave Leia.
So you have one in my parents' basement.
Or in the figure.
Let me see. Hold on.
Let me see what? There's like 20 of them. They're all 83s. This is fully complete. Okay, anyway, so is Crumb not coming with the... Is that what we're mad at? Crumb's not...
No, so they're releasing Crumb again. It was a hard figure to get. It was up to almost $1,000 for the figure itself because it came in a special San Diego Con Death Star box, Revenge of the Jedi.
How are we on the internet all day long? And look, I get your back if it was right. but we're on the internet all day long. You somehow are reading somebody going mad on the internet saying it's originally on the box. You didn't look it up to see if it was on the box or not?
It wasn't a box. I remember it was on the box.
Ooh, HasLab. This will be good.
Which box?
Let me see some. Hold on. I seen it on the box. I know I seen it on the box.
Not on the 83 box. You have
that freaking Mandela effect crap is happening again.
Mandela.
Nelson Mandela. All right, designed by HasLab. We're going on. What do we got? Oh, nice. Yeah. All right.
So
did they just release this shit?
Yes, this is the second one. Now with a soft goods hoodie. He didn't come with a hoodie. This is going to be a Walmart exclusive. So they're re-releasing it again. There's 2 Balin.
This is bullshit. Hey, Dom, say it. Hasbro sucks. Agreed. Hasbro sucks. They suck for this. This is bullshit.
I know, but it's like the hood.
Sell an accessory pack. Why don't you sell an accessory pack? There you go, Dom. Set $5 accessory pack. You get a couple capes.
More money selling it again for $25.
That's bullshit. All right.
So they're coming out with this
redoing
Black
the Thrawn
series. Yeah, they're coming out with it's Sith, the Masters of Evil, Thrawn, Vader, and Grievous.
Hold on now, though. Isn't that new Thrawn? Isn't that new Thrawn sculpt?
That's the Thrawn. No, that's the Thrawn from the.
I know it's the old Thrawn, but isn't it the new Thrawn? It's the old Thrawn because of the thing, but isn't it the new Thrawn face? Or no?
Somewhat. This is that's a Thrawn you got in the package. For
the Comic-Con, SDCC.
So we have the Ghost is coming out, the Micro Galaxy Micro. Cool. You have the figures right there, which is pretty cool.
What figure is that? It's Zeb Kanan. Sabine. Oh, that's Sabine. Yeah, and Hera. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, so
that's a cool one.
Hot Toys coming out with this the Umbra Trooper, which is really cool. I like this, but I'm not going to get it. Hot Toys. Yeah, so
it won't show up in your mailbox in 2025.
Yeah, right. 2025, like the end of 2025, 2026. You forget about ordering it, and then next year you got money coming out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
The internet lies about the 83 box. Okay. All right. We should do a documentary on the 83 box.
So you have another Clone Trooper coming out, GameStop exclusive, Funko Pop. You like the clones? You got more clones. The 501 first. So the Empire State Building. The Empire State Building had a special Vader, the March 14th. This is old now. They had the March 14th. So Funko had a giant
life size?
Vader. It's a life-size Darth Vader on top of which is pretty cool. I wonder how much.
Can you get down there and take a picture with it?
No. I didn't get a picture with this.
Is it like an observation deck or something?
You could, yeah, you could. People were.
So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So,
dude, you had to get down there and take a picture. You didn't get time off to do that.
Nah.
Did you tell them who you are? Did you tell them that you're Dom Tober, internationally known Pops fanatic? Yep. They didn't give you the day off. Bullshit.
Yeah. So that's just pretty cool. I wonder how much
it's not in your backyard. No.
I wonder how much they had this for. Right? It probably sold for money on the auction.
I wonder who gets to keep it.
I wonder who keeps
it. Whoever won the auction, it's probably going to charity.
Yeah, I think it's
you sure they did that?
It's still up, probably, isn't it? Yeah. Or no?
No, he said they auctioned it off.
I think they auctioned it off.
Oh,
I believe. I'm not sure,
but the thing was up for 2 weeks or whatever.
But it's kind of cool though.
It's real
blue
cool.
Milk.
Blue milk.
Talking about blue milk. Look at that.
The power of protein.
Or the power of protein.
The power of diarrhea.
Oh man.
Oh,
it's maybe cancer-causing chemicals inside this damn thing.
Yeah, blue dye number 3.
Just turn your shit blue. Is all.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
If you start shitting blue, you
cover up the blood in your shit. You shit blue.
You shitting Smurfs. Yeah.
No, he can cook the toy segment all he wants. I just want to see. I mean, I don't know. Blue. All right, that's it.
The scariest part is how many. When I saw the IG thing of that, how many people asked what they thought it would taste like? I'm like, it's just blue. Like, it tastes like milk.
It's like chocolate milk, but only blue.
Yeah. Well, it's not.
Actually, it's gonna taste like vanilla.
Probably it's vanilla. It's just regular
because it says it's blue-colored vanilla, low-fat milk with other natural flavorings. So
natural flavoring.
It's gonna taste vanilla. Yeah. All right. This week for Bad Batch. We actually don't have really anybody here. And since JJ had the moment of zen last week for Bad Batch. It's an automatic win for Dom. Go ahead. Say what you want about Bad Batch.
I'm just saying it was a good episode. It was kind of a filler episode because it just focused on Ventress training.
You can talk about anything, Dom.
I know. Oh, talk about anything. You know what? Do I really have to talk about anything? Look, you know how I feel. You know what I want them to do. If they do what I do, I'll be
okay. No, go back to talking about this episode.
I see. I do. Okay. You know what? The things to come. The Bad Batch. 6 episodes left. I really hope that Vader shows up at the end and kills the clones. That's what I'm really hoping for. I hope that scene when Ventress
everyone dies.
I hope when the scene that Ventress was choking Wrecker and had everybody on the floor. That's the things to come. But Vader's going to wind up killing everybody that way. And Ventress has to meet up with Vader because remember, she's the one that put the scar on Vader's eye. That's another plot that has to be experienced. So
on Vader's eye.
Yeah, remember in the Clone Wars cartoon that when he fought Ventress, she cut him in the eye. That's how he had the scar.
No, Wolf, you mean?
No, Wolf and also Anakin when she fought Anakin.
Wasn't that Ahsoka who did it?
That's in Clone Wars, dude. This is
Clone Wars. Yeah,
past Clone Wars.
I know.
He already has the scar.
Yes, from Clone Wars, and that was Ventress. Ventress gave him.
Hey, it's his 2 minutes. Let him keep talking. Let him cook. JJ.
Ventress was the one that gave him the scar. Yeah. Anyway, look. You know what? Look, I'm looking forward to see what happens at the end. But my prediction is that all the clones are getting killed, slaughtered, and Ventress comes in and takes Omega. And there's your next animated series, Omega and Ventress down the road. Yeah, you got 2 animated series. You got the Rex and the clones, and you got the Omega and Ventress. There's your 2 animated series that are going to be showing up down the road.
All right, that's your moment. I can't. Well, I do. I think Ventress is in the next episode. Is it 2 episodes this week?
Yeah, Identity Crisis. I think you're going to find out who CX2 is. I think it's going to be. It could possibly be Crosshair's clone. They clone Crosshairs, and you're going to see it. That's all I get. I want it to be nobody, but it most likely will probably be Crosshairs.
It's probably gonna be nobody. But yeah, I hear that. I do think that you're right, and I think that we all have figured this. I don't know why the internet is surprised because I typically don't search Star Wars news, but because I had to do the news, I did. And one of the big things was like, people are saying the second half of Bad Batch gets really emotional, but they're not going to tell you what it is. And it really was a tearjerker, like somebody dies. Yeah, the Bad Batch dies. Fucking spoiler alert.
Yeah, and I could see Ventress coming in at the last minute and grabbing and she's trying to pull away, and she's grabbing her and watching them all get slaughtered, and they can take her away. That's the way I want to see it.
I don't think so. I think they're all going to die. I think she's going to sacrifice herself and die too.
Okay, let me ask you this question. Did they explain how on Earth Ventress is still alive?
Nope. They're going to find out in further future content.
No, you're not. Oh, no, maybe. Not.
Yeah. You might find out in they might with the Jedi Tales. You might find out there.
Yeah, that would be fun if we did, but I don't.
You're saying she's going to come back in this series?
No, I think they've stated that they're actually. Here's the thing, JJ. I know what you're doing because you saw this interview. They said they weren't going to tell us how she came back.
No, they said they said it would fit within the canon. That's not what they said.
They said it fit within canon, but they said they went directly. Oh, I thought they said they weren't directly telling us.
The reason why it's in the canon because at the end of Dark Disciple, of course.
It fits in the canon because they didn't fucking tell you how it happened.
Because they don't tell you how it. Yeah, how she.
That's how it fits in the canon.
So they're gonna explain down the road, and we're gonna see her. She's probably gonna show up in the last episode of Bad Batch. The last episode come back, and then she's gonna take Omega away.
What makes you sure she'll come back in the last episode?
Because she's gonna train Omega. Omega has high.
But she said Omega didn't have really any.
She has. She lied. She lied. She has the M count. She's a clone that has it.
She has an M count, but it's a very low M count.
No, it's not. She lied to the Bad Batch. They know.
So it's a very high M count.
But she used the animal to get to the top instead of using the Force.
Listen, the whole fact is that
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if she got some stupid.
She didn't want to tell Omega that because she knows Omega is close to the clones. That's why she left him. She goes, "You're not safe here." Because next episodes, the Empire's coming to the island. They're gonna destroy it, like the freaking what's it?
Yes, eventually they're killing the Bad Batch. I agree, but I don't think they're gonna kill the Bad Batch next. What, you don't think so?
Not all of them.
You think it's gonna be Wrecker?
There'll be some emotional goodbye.
Or it's Wrecker and what's his name at the end?
Yeah, or it's gonna be Wrecker or somebody will die, or either Hunter or someone. But
or maybe they'll tell Alyssa you got to go with Ventress, and they'll take her away, and she'll be crying.
Why are you obsessed with Ventress?
Because she's gonna be a big part of it. She's coming back. She's got a lot of things that are gonna be happening in the next few years. That's
based on what?
Filoni's bringing her back. So she's coming back.
What did you say? She's got a lot of things that's gonna.
She got a lot of things lined up, Marco.
All right. She's booked. She's booked in the Star Wars universe. They locked her up contract-wise. She was a free agent, but they locked her up for the next 7 years, guaranteed contract.
She's have our own animated series, probably. She's gonna show
3 signing bonuses.
She's probably she's gonna show up in Ahsoka.
What?
I'm telling you.
What?
This is Dave
Filoni.
This is Dave Filoni.
Why would they have?
Filoni didn't invent that character, right?
But it's
not his character.
It's a Filoni toy in our toy box. So Filoni plays with his toys. That's why you're going to be getting Cad Bane coming soon in this episode. All the players.
I look forward to all the Plo Koon we'll get.
Yeah, that's who we're probably going to see. Plo Koon's head's going to go. Oh, fucking shit. Oh, Jesus. All right. Well, enough of that nonsense. Thanks. Your minute was way done, and then I don't know what we did for the rest of that.
Hey, it was a good episode. Oh, you also knew that one more thing in the boat scene where she was caught when she had Omega reaching out and she didn't do anything. I think Omega called that big friggin' Kraken creature without realizing it because Ventress had the fish and she goes, "Did you do that?" He goes, "I don't know, not intentionally, but I think Omega called for that big Kraken fish." That's what I think. So she called for the Kraken fish.
You know what? I've been saying she has some kind of force power for a long time, but I don't know.
I still think she does kind of have a force power. I'll agree with that. I just don't understand. I don't understand. I mean,
I don't understand how Ventress is tied so into it.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't understand if you like. What's the point of Ventress saying no? I pulled up the fish, and then she didn't pull up the fish. I don't get that.
No, she pulled up the fish, and then when the Kraken creature came, Omega said, "Did you?" She goes, "I'm not." She goes, "Not likely, but whatever." So most likely it was Omega that did it. That without realizing she did it.
I don't think
she doesn't know how to use she hasn't tapped in, and everybody has the M count now. So
I thought she said she
not
did.
Everybody, the clones certainly don't.
Well, she said everybody has. Well, who knows? I don't know. Maybe
every day forever.
Crosshairs might have some kind of because they were experimenting on him too. Who knows? What the hell's
they already ruled out his blood. That's what the whole clock machine thing was in the first episode.
I don't know. All I know is Hemlock. Hemlock is going to get killed by Crosshairs. I know that for a fact.
Oh yeah, that I don't.
That's a death. So.
Yeah,
I mean he's getting back where he's getting his shot back here.
He's the one that's taking the shot, the impossible shot. He'll get his freaking aim back sometimes when he needs it. Yeah, but someone is dying. Someone is dying.
Who's dying? This episode, somebody's dying?
No, I'm saying no. I don't say this episode, but someone's dying.
End,
but Ventress handed the Bad Batch on a platter. She kicked their asses, man. So just a matter of what Vader's going to do to them. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, because Vader's more powerful.
My question on that is like, you really think like Hemlock's? I don't think Hemlock's going to go to Vader to hunt him down. I don't know. Maybe
no, the whole fact is that remember when the Emperor said, "You have all my things. If you need anything at your disposal." I think what's going to happen? The clones are going to get to a point where it's going to get really bad, and he's going to send Vader. That's how. Listen, right now, Commander Rex has no idea that Anakin is Vader. He's going to find out soon. So,
what did you say? Commander Rex has no idea
that it has no idea that Anakin is Vader. He's going to find out soon. That's going to be heartbreaking because it's just one of those things.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know. He's going to find out. He's going to find out soon because Ahsoka didn't find out until Rebels. Remember, Ahsoka doesn't know yet.
Yeah. So if Rex knows, why wouldn't he have told Ahsoka?
I don't know because Ahsoka's in hiding. Who knows? I don't know. You know how it is. Mind. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you just can't. Some of that's just.
I don't know either. Apparently.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Hey, Greedo's card don't have any kind of power?
It does, but it's not one I
didn't see what you're doing here.
I'm going. I got it's a Fett deck versus the Hera Spectre deck. We're trying to.
How many Boba Fett cards in the set again? I'm sorry.
What's that?
How many Boba Fett cards are in this?
There's just the two.
There's only 2 cards.
Gives me 4. I got to get.
Your
What I tried to do right now is get Bosk and Fire Spray / Slave 1 out as quickly as possible and turn over my cards.
What did you?
Huh?
Go ahead.
I can do my action too in a minute. Okay, deploy Fraction Leader.
Base is going to get worked.
It's all right. My base can get hit. This is the energy thing he was talking about. It starts off with 25. I can play 1/6 or less, which means I can play. Shoot, I could have already played Bosk. I should have played Bosk.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't Bosk already? What's Bosk's ability?
He gets it's ambush.
Why would that would be pointless? And why would you play Bosk if he already has ambush?
Oh yeah, you're right.
You should have played ambush with Boba, the first Boba you put out there.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, well, I didn't have it yet because there's only 3. I couldn't have played. Oh yeah, you're right. I could have. That's a valid point. That's why I don't use energy. Because what does that give me left? Okay, I can do that. Damn, Akbar is like coming hard in this.
Because you let him upgrade.
Huh? I know. I'll take care of it in a minute because I'm about to use the overpower thing. I'm not going to pull in Bosk yet. Dang it, that sucks. What should I do? Should I do Fire Spray or should I do this? Overwhelming Barrage.
So,
because if I use turn,
they've already hit your base.
Yeah,
you don't have initiative, right?
No, but if I use this once, I can take out this player and I can take out most of this player, and then I can take the initiative back.
So you have to think of what you can play after you play one of those, though. So, what's Boba's ability to return 2 resources to you, right?
Yes. After I kill your leader. Somebody. Yep.
Okay.
Which I'll use 5, and then I'll get 2 back. So that'll give me
you kill someone.
3. Yeah, which I'll wipe out this.
Which you should do.
3.
What you're not thinking ahead of is you can only play 1 Boba at a time.
Right.
1 regular Boba at a time.
Yep.
So he's not doing you any good, and you get 3 damage if you hit an extra unit. So can you take out Akbar?
Can I take out Akbar? I could take him out if I use.
So you get an extra 3 because he's already exhausted, right? Or no, he already attacked. So I guess that doesn't work.
That's what. But I can take out both. If I use this on him, you're right. I think if I use this on him, it gives him 2/2, so that gives him 5.
You still can't take out Akbar
because 4, 6. Yeah, it is. I can take out Akbar.
Akbar's got 6 hit points available, right? Because he's got 2 plus
right
on his 4. You add the 2 plus 2, that gives you 5 from that Boba. You have to use your leader.
It's 3. That's 5, right? But I'm going to use. But this also gives you. You're going to attack with 4 with overwhelming barrage. You get automatically 4.
You're going to hit him when he's only got 1 point left.
What? No, watch this. Watch what I'm going to do.
Apply it to your leader instead.
Okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter who. Yes, it does matter. Hold on. Watch. Let's see if this works. Okay.
Okay.
Now he's exhausted anyways, right? He's down to 2 hit points left.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to use him to attack here. He's gone. They had to bring her out. Oh, it's only and then I get 2 left, so I bring that 2, 3, which means then I can bring back. Well, I could bring back a 4. I can't bring back a 5. I'd have to take Chopper out.
Play your Shore Trooper.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. The Shore Trooper. Right. Then I'll take the initiative. And I get initiative on it. I'm going to drop this card because I can play the downside anyways. I'm not going to waste 3 on that. Gives me 7. So if I play Bosk, and then if I play this and turn down the Hera can't attack, so that gets rid of their most expensive card. And then I could play Bosk on the next round. And I could pretty much take out their base.
No, you can actually play Bosk this round.
Yeah, I know I could play Bosk this round. I'm just saying, like, in general.
Okay, here's what I would do for your first step. Go ahead and exhaust Hera.
Okay. Oh, wait, you gotta play the cards there. So then I'm gonna exhaust Hera. Okay. They're gonna attack, right?
They're gonna attack. That's fine. AI always goes there. Now attack with Boba to get your 2 resources back.
Which this Boba?
Yeah, that Boba.
Okay. But don't I only get it if he kills somebody?
Now play.
Yeah, I gotta take somebody out.
You have to kill them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I should attack the base. That's interesting.
Yeah. Never mind then.
Yeah. Because it's 4.
I was gonna say you can play Fett's Fire Spray, but you can still play Bosk.
Yeah, I'm gonna play Bosk. That's right. I could have played that. He leaves 4, which would kill him and gives me. Right? Yep. So then that gives 1 back, which doesn't do anything actually at this point. But I get a lot of these in here. Should I? No, probably not. 5. That gives 9. I'll still have 6 left. I'll be all right because I can play Fire Spray next too. And unless they have a big ambush attack, I think we win this one.
So, what I normally do in these cases.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's not good.
No, you're fine. You have another Boba to play.
Yeah, I have another Boba to play. And I could play, and I still have this left over to do it with too. Should I do that with the Ash?
What do you have? A shoot first?
I have a shoot first, yeah.
I would go ahead if I was you. What I would do is
they're expired.
Use the shoot first and go ahead and take out Zeb or Hera if you can. I don't think you have enough hit points.
5, 9, 10, 11. So this gives. Oh, I got 12.
It's not going to do you any good to play that now.
Yes, it will. Watch.
No, your Boba that's on there is already ready.
I understand that, but it's 12 points if I do. But shoot first has to be on a person. Wait, 4, 8, 4, 8. And what's 8 and 5?
What?
It's 13.
Where are you getting 5 from?
Because this starts ready because I have Boba in play.
But your Boba's already ready. The card did nothing for you.
Well, hold on, it will though.
My point was you could have done shoot first and used your Boba leader, taken somebody out, and then when you put that back in play, it would already be ready again.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter because you're gonna.
Yeah, because I won either way on it.
Yeah,
but that's how fast that Boba deck goes. Like.
But if this were a longer game and you were playing control and they had more points on the board than they
I
had
would have been fucked.
You would have been screwed. Yeah.
I would have been screwed. I'm going to load a different deck in. This is the deck that let's move this to P1. I'm trying to build this deck because I like it. Let's see if it beats the Hera deck.
Put the
which deck?
I'm curious to see. Put the thing on control. I want to see if it plays any different.
Okay.
Now you're kind of playing a control against a control.
Ugh, this is ugly. No.
Well, you got 2.
Yeah, because that's high and that's low. I got it.
I would have gone with got rid of
this.
Yeah, because it's a higher cost. You can't play it right now.
Shit, I can't play anything at this point. So this is the guy you need to get out in this. This is the card that I don't have, and this is why I don't run the deck.
You gotta be looking at your cost and your exhaust. So that was only a 3-cost event card that you got rid of. You got right there. What's the sail ship cost?
It's 3. But the problem with it is this deck doesn't have a lot. It doesn't have a lot of low spacecrafts. It has this, and then the next spacecraft costs like 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I still would have got rid of your steadfast battalion, Only because both him and Haas cost 5, so it's gonna be forever before you can get both of them out.
Well, it's except for I'm going to rotate here in a minute. Unless that happens. Yeah, you're right. And I'm kind of fucked. So I will get rid of this. You want Hoskin because he is kind of an OP, secretly OP character.
Now,
okay.
Go ahead.
So now
go ahead.
You said attack?
I would just sacrifice him for whatever.
And he does 2. Does anybody have 2 damage? There we go. Take out that.
Doesn't really matter. You just want him off the board for the reason.
Yeah, I just want him off the board. But taking off one of theirs while shit.
Now, okay, so use your epic action on your base.
Okay.
So action
for who?
For the other laser technician.
Okay. That's a good idea. I need to get rid of that card anyways. Takes him out. Yes, I think gives me 3. Ooh, that's tough. So play this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I can get Tarkin up too.
Yeah.
Should I get Tarkin up also?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And actually, should I just? I know their base has 30, but should I just take out this character right now?
Who?
Should I take out? Yeah, because he gives a 1+1+1.
What's Krennic's abilities? I can't remember. Restore 2, heals 2. So to heal 2, you're base either way.
Yeah.
So.
Or maybe he doesn't. Oh yeah, he did.
All right, he did.
Yeah. Get rid of
now
the
you can play Vader if you want to after this sacrifice here.
Yeah. Well, I'm also going to throw in. Oh, nice. Well, that sucks. So should I play that or should I start with this?
He's got 2 resources left. He's got 1 exhausted card. I would play the Vader.
Okay.
Because it could be that you even pull another Sentinel out of the deck when you play him.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and it won't be a Sentinel. That sucks. I don't like him because when he attacks, he deals 2 damage to you, and there's nobody
to a friendly ground unit. Yeah. I would just do it and apply it to either your space unit, or you could. I would do it and apply it to your space. Well, I can't remember what cards they have up. You can't move that window, can you?
No.
I think it's a Fleet Marine, so
it is a Fleet Marine.
Yeah, the 2's not going to do you that much good.
So just put this guy in.
Yeah, probably. Let's get a peek at their hand now.
Yeah. Oh shit.
First he got the specters coming up.
Yeah, he's got all the specters coming up. That's the worst case scenario. But I can get up depending on what I do here. Dang, there I did.
That's okay. You take that damage, you get another extra hit point.
Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll pull up. I can pull up this too, so I'll be all right. Plus, I got Vanquish sitting down there. Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. There we go. These 2 together are pretty solid.
Regional Governor works great when you have that card. Because what you could have done was you could have played Regional Governor right then and prevented them from using that Kanan that we saw.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But I can also Vanquish. I could either, because it's 5 or less, I can get rid of him now, leave Vanquish for Kanan, and and put up this as a blocker. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you got 8. What I would do is I would play the. It doesn't really matter because Kanan doesn't have.
Play this guy first, just in case they play Kanan next.
It doesn't matter which one you play.
Because they can't play Kanan. They can't play Kanan.
Well, they can play Kanan, but it doesn't matter whether you use Takedown or Vanquish.
Yeah, fuck that one up. Okay, that actually worked out all right. Okay, so I'm going to definitely use this on the base. The next question is, that sucks. So now do I use Vader on her?
Well, you'll lose it if you do.
But he only does 5.
6.
Oh, you're right. He does 6.
You have +1 on him. Personally, I would use it on the base.
Even if that gives her 6/6.
Because you pretty much already, unless you take initiative right now and don't attack, you've already lost the initiative. So.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll try it your way. I would have attacked Hera, but that's fine. Oh, because that already gets it down to 18. And you're right, I lost the initiative. 15. Okay.
So when you're clearing units and stuff, if you don't have the initiative, it can do you more harm than good sometimes.
Yeah, right. Okay. They got Akbar that doesn't do much. So should I use this Vader to attack because I can pull another Vader out?
Yes, I probably would.
And then play the other Vader?
Yeah, unless you want to play Hosk, but I think you're safer probably playing Vader because you can probably pull something out of your deck that's Imperial.
How many do they have? 4 left, and isn't Kanan 4?
Well, Kanan's already in their hand.
I know, but they can play Kanan, right?
They can.
But if they play Kanan, then I can put in Vader and take him out, correct?
Yeah, but he's not going to be that big a threat to you right now if you're hammering their base already.
Yeah. Oh, they played Chopper.
The Control's going to play slow, so Control you won't see big cards drop until they have like probably 7 or 8 resources. Well, I guess they got.
So should I just play Hosk and wait for, and then hopefully?
I would play Vader only because Hosk is not going to give you a big boost right now. You only have the only thing you have on the board to give an experience token to is your sale shit.
Fair. Okay.
I would take out Akbar because you really do either one, but Akbar you can eliminate and he can't heal at the base anymore.
Okay. Should I just pass on this, hit done, and then?
Yeah, you already got 8 resources. There's not much point to.
Yeah, sacrificing because it's good cards. Oh shit, they got home 1 out.
It's okay. It's only gonna matter for space.
Oh wait a minute, I can put overkill on. It gives 2/2 here. That gives 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll give 8 on there. Yep. Who do you want to do 8 damage to? Oh wait, I could get rid of home altogether, can I? Jesus, not anymore.
Was he 7? Yeah, you can just play 1 if you want to.
Should I do that?
It's already exhausted this time, so it can't do any damage this round. But
yeah, but I don't have anything that can combat it next round.
Yeah, you said you're light on space, so
yeah, very light on space unless I get up to 10.
So now you can do 7.
7, yeah. Plus, it still gives me the 8 on their base. That took out them. That's perfect. We're even on that. Is the 8, 9 already on this? And I can still hold on. I want to play this just in case they try to, because that will make sure that they have to. They can't attack anything. Attack. That Vader card is just open because once you keep adding stuff on to Vader, he just gets so powerful.
Mm-hmm.
I can see why people like that card. Because now they're down to 3, and it doesn't matter because they can't attack anything.
Right.
I can vanquish if I have to, but if I get one shot with Vader, it's over.
So I'd use Vanquish. I'd go ahead and play Vanquish on the. Well, it doesn't really matter. You can just.
It doesn't matter because I can just attack with Vader, right?
Yeah. Any card, actually.
I mean, any card, yeah. There it goes, 4 over. Damn. That was quick. I like that deck. And we didn't even get to this card. I really want to break this card out to show what it does because it gives experience token to a friendly unit when an enemy is defeated. So every time you knock off an enemy, it gets up. Like I've had this guy at 11, and once you get him at 11, you just attack the base twice, and it's game over, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Should we change it over? Ooh. Let's see how it does against the Boba deck. Is anybody even watching this? I don't even know if people are watching.
I don't know. I'm on full screen. I don't see anything.
Yeah, right. Dom, is anybody watching
probably,
this?
Asking questions, doing anything.
Yeah. I'm watching the chat.
Yeah. All right. Well, if they ask anything of importance, let us know because we're.
Yeah. Bri asked. Bri goes. He wants to know if it's free. He goes. Is this free? I need.
It is.
I need practice.
This is Force Table. It's forcetable.net. Okay. And then just go to SWU. I mean, maybe we'll put in a link. Can we put a link into the YouTube page? I don't
see why not. It's a free. Yeah.
So should we go control now, or should we go aggro?
So the difference is probably in the AI. I don't know because I haven't actually tinkered with those too much, but I'm sure the control is probably going to attack your units more, and the aggro goes after your base faster. So,
all right. So this is the Boba deck that everybody likes using currently. Dom, you should get this on your phone to play it.
Right, Jay says you hate Kanan. That's why you're so eager to try to take out the Kanan.
I'll try this one day.
He's not wrong, dude. They're quick matches. They really are, and you can speed them up a little bit.
Ruben, you're correct to answer your question. The epic action on a base can only be used one time in a game.
Yes.
One and you're done.
Which we're going to use now. Because JJ taught us this lesson, and this is an awesome lesson now on why we should use this. Mm-hmm. And now I can also knock out Greedo and then get this back. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, and I get the initiative. Okay. I'll take that. And 4 cards down.
But see, he's got to wait till the next turn to apply that resource.
Because he didn't use his, which I don't understand.
Can you apply?
See, this is what I was talking about. So I'm sorry. It was 9. 9 is the next spaceship after.
When does Krennic come out? Is it 5 or 6?
Right now.
So you can pull him out 5. What's his?
It's 1/1. He just gives it every time he gets hit. He gives a friendly tack out.
Oh, gets each damage using friendly. Okay, 1/1. Okay, we don't have anybody damaged, so there's no point in deploying him right now. Is that on attack though?
Yeah, and he's going to try to kill this off. So I might actually just play this because then he can't attack me. He can take 2 from the base.
You don't want to play anything that'll take out his laser technician. Oh, ouch! That's a good play.
Yeah, that's a real good play. Should I go action? Should I release Tarkin, or should I?
So you can. The only thing is he's got 2 resources left, and Tarkin's ability or Krennic's ability to attack right now doesn't do you any good because you don't have anything on the board.
Take the initiative.
I would keep the initiative. Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude. And he played up. Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. I probably should have got rid of this, but we've got 7 now, so we've got some things to deal with. I can.
So what's your cargo juggernaut?
What's that?
Play him. Shielded when play. If you control another unit, heal 4 damage from your base. So
I got to play this guy first. Go ahead.
Well, Krennic is considered a blue.
Oh, he is?
I believe so.
All right.
Did you have to play the cargo juggernaut first, though?
No, you play him second.
There you go. So you get your 4 point back. Nice. You lose 2, but that's okay.
That was a good swing. That was a really good swing. Should I attack or take the initiative?
I would attack because then you can add 1. Well, he's not damaged, so I guess you can't add 1. But I would still attack with Krennic just because you have the +1 on there. You can ding their base a little bit.
Yeah. You at least even it up. Oh, shit. I forgot they got fat. Oh, and he got shot for this. See, this is where I think the fucking computer cheats, dude. The AI cheats. Because, like, just how that scenario right there played out, kind of a little fishy, bro.
Yeah, burn one of those because you don't need 2.
Yeah, I'm done. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I can't get to 9. See, this is where it happens. He got all the ships. He's going to play Fire Spray, too, even if I play one of my ships. And then it's game match.
The Avenger will help a lot in the space when you go out there.
Yeah, but that's 9. I'm not at 9 yet.
You can get rid of one of them now if you vanquish, or what else you have in your hand? You have Hosk, or you can play Hosk.
Yeah, but I can vanquish one and then put this out for the other one. I'll vanquish the one with the shield. Okay. Play this card. And then that way I'll have an attack on him for the next one. And then I can attack. I can actually attack him with a shield.
Yeah, you can. He's already exhausted, so he can't hit you back.
Yep. Okay. And then that also drew me a card somehow.
It returned your sail ship back to your hand.
Oh, that's what they did. Okay, son of a bitch.
That's the card they
not
played,
to happen. Yeah.
The waylay.
Yeah. At this point, but now I can drop this guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's some fun.
So that cleared space for you.
What does he have left?
I think what's Boba's hit points left on him?
He's got 3 left. Take him.
So you got Hosk, the sail ship, and what's the Scout Trooper's bullet? Grit?
Yeah.
He'll
give me 2 back. He'll give me. I'll still be alive here. I'll still have 2 left.
You can feel 4 to your base if you play Hosk.
I can't play him right now though.
No, you don't have any. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I would go ahead and hit it. I would go ahead and take out Boba probably, because I don't think it would take you out, right?
No, I'll be alive. I'll still have 2 left. Oh, 3 actually. I gotta get 1 more attack on it actually. Wow, that's interesting. And there's not much they could do. Okay, they switched it up. I would
actually get rid of. Well, I was gonna say
doesn't matter. Yeah,
because you don't need them this late in the game. But
so now he's got 4.
Go
so
ahead
and be able to take.
No, what's your
play
on attack for Avenger? No, what's the on attack for Avenger?
8.
So that would automatically defeat that shore trooper. So I would just go ahead and attack the base right away with Avenger. It's going to clear their board.
How does it clear their board? I don't understand that.
Because look at its on attack ability. On attack, when an opponent chooses a unit leader.
Oh, cool.
So when you hit him, he had to defeat a card that was the only card active.
Active that he had. Okay, now I'm just going to start laying down all these cards, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to build them all up. So now it doesn't matter. So I got 5 there. Oh shit!
He waylaid you again.
That's the only thing that sucks. Pass the initiative. Nothing doesn't matter.
Ruben just asked something.
Lose the tech. You don't need the tech.
Ruben asked something on
what do you ask?
Epic action on the base can only be used 1 per game.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That is right.
All right.
So you got the 1 there. All right. So now
what I would do, let's see.
I can attack him again and drop him, right? I can use the same plate again, right?
Yeah, you could.
That's what I'm going to do again. Wow, that is a massive card. What does it say? Why is it? Oh, yeah. So now, see, this is the action of him. Every time they defeat somebody, I give he gets a coin. He gets both a +1 and +1, which is
he just turned you.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm just gonna do this anyways.
Play Vader.
I'm not gonna play Vader.
Why not?
Because if I waste it for using his power, it wastes his ambush power.
Yeah, but you got to draw your extra cards. You don't have any other plays right now.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Nothing else has ambush.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. And I get to play an extra card. You're right. That was a smart move. Yep. And that's what he's got. All right. Damn, man. I thought he was going to take me because they played the counter. JJ, good job. I mean, you're really helping here because I would have been.
Now you just attack with Avenger and
attack with Avenger, bunch of different. Wow. Okay, cool, man. Wow. Hey, ask the chat, is there anybody that they want us to play with? Is there anybody that they think, is there a deck they want us to say, or we can't play against on the sim? We can't play against on the sim. Hold on, JJ.
We're figuring that out.
I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Play against Marco and Sim. I wish I could. We're trying to figure out a way. So there's another simulator where you can play against each other. It takes a little more depth and know how to use it. So we're trying to work that out. We may use that in the future.
JJ, what's the next deck that's coming out?
So the next set, they don't really know what's in it. It looks like it'll be things set after, like Return of the Jedi, maybe. But that's just from what they showed previews of playmats and stuff. So, but the next set is I can't remember the name of it now off the top of my head, but it looks like it may have like the Mandalorian and some characters set after the because this basically covers like kind of the original trilogy movies.
Well, you still got.
There's other color. There's other characters in there. Like there's a Mace Windu and obviously some other characters that kind of don't quite belong. So with every set that comes out, you'll probably see a little more character interaction because they have classifications. Like for instance, Mace Windu is a Republic character. Yeah. There's hardly any other Republic cards in this set. You'll probably see more coming out in future sets.
So that means they're putting like the Phantom Menace and the prequel trilogy and like the newer stuff, mixing up Darth Maul and stuff like
that. July. Hey, you know what? Tomorrow too, we might do it. Actually, I'm really thinking about doing it tomorrow. If JJ
resources, all the cards at the bottom. Yes. So, well, in this simulation, his hand is the cards at the very bottom that are face up. That's actually his hand. All the cards face down are resource cards. His mouse is right there.
And tomorrow, actually, if JJ agrees or he can do it, I thought Wayseeker said he was going to come on, but I would like to have one of the other guys set up there so that we could do the 2-card thing where we both set it up and we actually play live like this format where we play against each other. Where it'll be, that's why I made this so that we could play against each other. And then if anybody else too, you could just have a camera and not show your face. I don't know what happened here. You could just have a camera and not show your face. If you have a deck and you have a camera and you want to try to play one of us, we can set it up where we can play online against each other and we can actually just ask questions and actually play with a real deck. I'm not actually going to play live on Monday, which I usually do because my local LCS, if you're in Michigan, if you're in the Metro Detroit area, hit me up. There's a new shop that's opened up. We're trying to support them out. It's named Game & Co. and they're going to start playing on Wednesdays. So if you guys want to get involved with that, that's where I will be good. I'm going to try to go maybe every other Monday, maybe do another draft on Monday, but also sports seasons are starting up and I got to coach like 18 kids sports because I just like to do too much crap. I know, dude. I can't stop, right? It's always, I always got to keep going. So, so we try to do that, but I'm still at least one day a week, Wednesday, right before TAT comes on. I'll be playing live games at Gaming Company, and I mean it's right off the water. I don't know how they're gonna make it because there's not a better scenery shop than them. You literally get to look over the lake while you're playing card games. So it's pretty dope. But yeah, but tomorrow night, I don't know what JJ's doing. Dom, we really got to get you into it, but we can't find a team up here now. So I think we're just going to have to do like we did that one time, or we've actually demoed it. You guys haven't seen it yet. We put a play mat down. You just get a camera. I hang my camera from here. It shoots down. We put out the cards and play each other.
I'm not so sure I'll have a camera that'll work, but we can see. We can try it.
Yeah, I mean, we can try it. There's a bunch of different ways we can try stuff. You can probably, if you got a laptop, you can just tilt your screen. We can try to use that. We're just going to try to work it out. I'd be more than happy to play BK. Live. Anytime he wants to go live with stuff, I'm more than happy to do it live. Can't look stuff up when you do it live.
There is a virtual way to play it too on Tabletop Simulator, but Tabletop Simulator is a more in depth. You literally have to do everything manually. So
and you've got to pay a chunk.
Yeah,
I'm just not about downloading something for $60 to play something that I'm like.
That seems a bit like I've seen it for around 20 or so, but like you literally have to like do a keyboard command to turn the cards to exhaust them and stuff like that. It would do everything for you.
Bride's just calling BK out. Yeah. Go ahead and buy a box. Hey, BK's always talking big game. It's only $130 you get a box.
I'm curious about something, Marco. Can you load in a Sabine deck real quick?
I can. BK, I'll send you a starter deck free of charge. I'll actually mail it to you. I'll send it to you. I mean, I'm not going to give you my address. I'm going to send it from the P.O. box, but I'm going to send it to you. I'll learn my lesson about that. All right. What do you want? Do you want me to play the Hera deck or do you want somebody else to play the Hera deck?
I was going to have the AI play it with the aggro turned on.
Okay. I'll do that. I'll do deck one. Deck one Hera deck.
Can you load in a Sabine deck?
Sabine deck? Yeah, absolutely. I can load in a Sabine deck. I just have hold on now. I just have to remember how you taught me how to do that, bud.
Okay. So add new.
I got it. No, I got it. Let me try. Right, there it is. So that you go to add. Hold on. Let's just do that again so people can see what I just did.
Hey, BK just responded.
Add new. He doesn't have to respond. He can just hit me up personally. I'll send it out to him, dude.
A novice. He's been playing for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I've been playing for 2. Bro, I know I seem like I know I seem like I'm pretty good at this, but I've been playing for 2 weeks. You guys just don't realize what winning is. Hot decks. What do we want? A Sabine deck?
Let's see if there's a Sabine deck.
That's budget Sabine. I don't know if we want budget.
Sabine's a good aggro is the only reason why I was saying Sabine.
Yeah.
You can try it with the Vader deck and just see how it plays too, as far as that goes.
Here it is. Get chopped.
I don't know what that one is. Get chopped. I like the name sometimes.
Our showdown. Wait. This one came in 4th place.
Yeah, go for it.
Go for it. It's got conversion energy too. I hate conversion energy. So then I go to this one, which is copy. And then I go back to here and I drop this one in here. And I say 4th place.
Yep.
4th place. That's like, that's almost BK. I mean, if 4th place is last.
If I break, let you guys do this. I'm gonna eventually learn this game. I just
yeah, join the sensation.
Dude, I'm telling you, Dom, you start playing this little force table thing.
Okay.
Yeah, you'll be down. All right, so I'm playing. What do you want me to do? Turn it aggro and
turn it aggro, yeah.
All right. I mean, this is my favorite deck right now. I could do the starter Vader deck. I do have a modified starter Vader deck. That's what I play with when I actually try to win games. Man, it's been a long. All right. I'm going to get rid. I know people say don't get rid of the 2.
BK's going to nominate a champion for himself. I know I'll get a player on my behalf.
Player on his behalf? No, he won't. Who's he going to get on his behalf? Oh, she did the thing where she took 1 damage and 1 damage.
So aggro is all about damage to the base as fast as you can. Get as many units out that can play against it.
Then I might be in trouble, right? I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see how it plays. I haven't actually done it before on force tables. So.
Should I play this card or should I do action ability and have it live and then knock out their card so they're not damaging my base because we know they're going to go 1-1 already?
Well, see, they can just skip right over and still go for your base. But the
good thing about that card,
I would go ahead and play it because it can heal your base.
But what I'm saying is if I play it live, if I use the action ability to play it live, I
would not do that.
Okay.
Because the only thing you do is restore 2. Now you only have 1 damage against your base. So even if you had 2, I mean, it might work, but it's not going to get you the full.
So now it's going to give me the full because I'm going to take initiative.
It only works 2 while you have initiative.
Yeah. All right. Fair. Holy hell. All right. So this is what they're going to do. They're going
to play fast and loud.
They're going to slowly kill me to death with playing all these.
Small piece of advice. The probe droid is actually a real good card to play in a control deck because in this case you can see what's coming in their hand.
Yeah, so you know what's up.
And it works even better if you have a regional governor because then you can actually stop one of their better cards from playing.
Valid point. Okay, but then I'll be able to heal 2 more in the next play. Should I?
Let's see. Well, you got 4 resources, and you don't have a card to play, do you?
I can play another one of these.
Let's see. Yeah, because they're probably going to use their damage to 1-1 again, so you could probably do that. You just want to make sure you keep the initiative.
Oh, damn it. I'll keep the initiative. They just put Sabine into play. Holy no.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it's a lot different. Wait, what? Oh, dude, that just skipped. Oh, I'm dead. All right, let's start that over.
Yeah, that's not good.
For the people that didn't know what happened, it just skipped the drop thing.
You didn't play a resource.
I accidentally clipped and didn't play a resource. Wow, this is really aggressive, bro. This is what happened to me in that game with the Boba Fett. You want to see what go fast? Boba Fett aggressive.
Yeah, it will.
No mollies. We don't take.
There are people that will play this way. I mean, that's why they design their deck this way and they play that way.
Should I get rid of this?
Not right now. No.
Aggro, I'm gonna need.
You'll need those resources. I would keep it.
Okay.
I would get rid of your.
See, because I'm gonna get this.
It's a tough choice.
I think
I would almost.
Go ahead.
I would almost Oh, you can't take the mulligan now, can you?
No, I should have. Yeah, but get rid of one.
I would almost get rid of one of the overwhelming barrages.
Except for the overwhelming's only at 5, and it just starts wiping shit off the board.
Yeah, but the problem with that is getting to 5.
Can I try this? Let's try this and see how it works.
You can try it if you want.
Okay. Yeah. Let me see how this works.
That's why you use the simulator to try different strategies.
As long as he doesn't. Damn it! Of course they did. Of course.
Yeah, that's probably your only play. How many Avengers is in this deck? Do you know?
I think it's only 2.
Is it 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a risk, but you could get rid of the Avenger too. And then use your epic action.
Use my epic action on him now?
Well, actually, no. I'm sorry, don't, because there's no ground
because there's nothing there. Yeah. It's on 4. I'm going to do this because I can use epic action on the next one, on the next turn, and pick her up if I have to. Jesus. Or they could just do that and really screw what are they listening? The AI's listening.
It's listening to you.
Jeez. Well, it still gave me the same play. Okay, I'm going to use epic action.
On that one, I actually would have kept that Walker and got rid of that Avenger. Well, because you already took one Walker in your original.
Yeah. Got the heal there. Here she comes, which then gives me. It doesn't do much, but it takes at least 2 off of her, and gives me this. So I get 2 up, which doesn't do shit for me. That didn't do shit for me. Oh, this is frustrating. I could get Tarkin out, but I think I need to keep the initiative.
What's he do? He adds a 1.
He adds a 1, but he only has an attack of 2. So he doesn't take her out.
No, but you could do damage to that base. But
1, 2, 3, 4 plus.
You got to keep the initiative to keep your healing on your space ship.
Yeah.
So to catch 22.
Yeah. Brian's asking if the red means attack power, and the blue mean health.
Correct.
No. Oh yeah. How much health?
On the cards. Yep. The red number is the attack it gives, and the blue is the health.
Yep.
They can be augmented together or separately. So sometimes you'll see a 1+1 or just a +1 or a -1.
I got an idea.
You can only do up to 4.
So I got to do 3 here.
You have to deal out all the damage. Don't forget.
Yeah, because if you don't, you hit yourself. You have to hit yourself eventually.
Mm-hmm.
I did that before, so I'll do 1 here. 1 here. Dang, dude, they really are going hard on that. That's interesting.
Hey, BK said that you can set the date. His destruction. I will accept the challenge. He said.
Accept what challenge? What's he want?
Yeah.
All right, tell him to set. Don't do that.
Marco's down for any time. I think.
Hey, yeah, I'm all day. I'm 7-11. 7-11.
11.
I'm every day, all day.
He's gonna be training like Tyson to beat you.
You're gonna hear the Rocky montage in the back.
Yeah.
Do I got 7? Awesome. Super aggressive. What does that do? I couldn't even read what that did. How did I even take 3 down? I didn't read it.
I don't know. It'll tell you if you hover over it. I didn't see what card it was.
Damn. Yeah.
For a cause I believe in.
That sucks. And then she's still gonna get 1 and 1.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna attack because whatever. Because she's not gonna take the initiative. Now I'm gonna take the initiative.
Mm-hmm. So when you're playing an aggro deck, keeping the initiative is pretty important. Well, I should say you're playing a control deck against the aggro deck.
Yeah.
So you're basically playing a fast deck against a slow deck against a fast deck. But the longer you can keep the initiative, the better.
I just play this and they have to get rid of this, right?
I don't know. What's your cargo juggernaut?
Shield.
So that'll heal 4 to your base.
That'll heal 8 to my base, right?
Huh?
That'll heal 8 to my base, right?
No, 4 to your base. If you control another unit, you only have 1.
Yeah, but if I get rid of 6, 7, 8,
you're not getting rid of that guy. You're healing your base.
I know, but if I heal my base for 4, he's going to do 2 anyways damage to him. You see what I'm saying?
He could, but they'll probably play another card before they do that. You don't have anything else to attack him with, though.
Yeah.
Unless you use takedown, but that'd be kind of a waste on a 1-hit card.
Well, see, there he goes. He did exactly what I thought he was going to. It's all right.
It's good. You're still 2 up on what you used it for.
Mm-hmm. Am I going to try to keep the initiative, or am I going to use 6?
No, 7? You won't have the initiative at this point. They still got 7 whole resources.
Oh, yeah.
So unless their deck is stacked with really high cards, they still got plays to make.
So that's 6 off there, and that's 1 and 1. That's 9. That's it. They're going to take the initiative after this. That's usually what they do.
It depends on what cards they have in their hand. I don't know.
What do they have left? So it's 5, 6. Excuse me, 6. I'll make it down to 3. 3 and 4. I win by 2 attacks, and I can release. I can actually hit this, which would just wipe out whatever they have in 5. That's 6, 7, 8. Or I could just drop.
I mean, Krennic's going to heal your base, right?
No,
isn't that what his ability is?
No, he just gives a 1/1.
Yeah, if this unit attacks, take 2 damage from your base. So yeah, he'll heal your base. So I would go ahead and attack with him.
Okay.
Because you'll take 2 off theirs and you heal 2 to yours.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Now take the initiative. Right?
Yeah, I would that because the sword or the swoop back's only going to get you 1 damage. So
yeah, and that's what they did. They were going to take it there anyways. And now we just have a barrage of things we can. Any way we want to win at this point, we can win, right?
More or less.
Oh, this guy sucks.
I would go ahead and do well. They're probably going to end up taking that X-wing off there if you play the Avenger. But
I should probably
do one of 2 things. If you want to take out K2SO, you can. I would use your cargo juggernaut to do it because you got the shield on.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can play the Avenger and they'll have to pick one of the cards.
That's the right move. You're right there. Take it out. But doesn't he do 3 damage? I knew he did. Dang it. That's all right though.
It's okay because your Vader's going to do 5 right here if you play it. Or like I said, you can play the Avenger and they have to lose a card.
I'll play the Avenger, make him lose a card. Cool. And then I can attack because now I can just attack with a bunch. They're done. It's over. It's game over.
Yeah, pretty much. I was going to say I would just attack with Krennic first just because you get a heal 2 to your base.
Heal technique, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, they're done. All right. Wow. That was fast. Now, does everybody want to see me get my ass kicked real quickly? Because I'm guaranteeing you, if we do this aggro, it's over. Last game. This will be our last one. What time is it? Oh, dang, we're late.
I'm getting late, yeah. BK says he has to have an audience for you to fail.
Yeah. Yeah, we can do it live. We can do it live here. No mulligan. Oh, and I won't even take a mulligan against I guarantee no mulligans against BK.
Ooh. No mulligan at all.
I don't think it matters. See, this is where the gamble comes into play. My sphincter is tight.
That's okay. Keep regional governor.
But these wipe everybody out.
Is it wait? It's a win played ability though, right?
Yeah. They're not. I can't, dude. Yeah. They're full of shit because they'll just say they don't have that card in their hand.
Well, it's only useful. So it's useful in 2 scenarios. It's really useful for Thrawn because Thrawn you can see.
Yeah.
Every turn you get to see their deck. Oh, you didn't play anything.
Shoot. Well, there we go. Let's redo that one. Last game we can't see.
But she's most useful for Thrawn or when you have a probe droid on the thing.
Oh my god. I'll get rid of this. I actually don't like this card.
Well, then I would use that in the Walker.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this in the Walker. Yeah, it wipes the whole board out, but like, well, actually, that probably would have been good here. But it's 8 to get there. It's tough.
Yeah. Well, it also wipes out your cards, so you don't know.
Yeah, your cards also. Yeah.
Ooh, I wouldn't have done that.
What's that?
I would get rid of Hosk.
No way, getting rid of.
I know you like Hosk, but now all you got is mostly 5s.
Yeah, I get that. But I'm going to have 4 cards leading into 5 in the next round. So I'm going to be able to play something next round. I got 3 and 5. And I get to take the initiative. Dang, dude. Holy hell.
I actually like Barrage better than Vanquish. But...
Yeah.
So you got 2 options here. You can play Hosk.
I'm going to play Hosk and then activate Krennic. Okay. Or what's my other option?
Or you can activate Krennic and then play Barrage.
Ooh. Good call. Okay, play card. That's a very good call, JJ.
You can ditch him.
That's
well, who's going to do the most damage to you is the thing.
He does
go
1.
Go over to the spacer.
So take care at 3 from him.
So, yeah, I would probably just ditch him.
Well, he's done. I can take both of these guys out.
Yeah,
I can take 1 from him.
Take out the Shore Trooper because he's active and the other one's not. There you go.
They wasted and caught back up.
Well, they did that so they could bring out Boba.
Should I take initiative or should I attack? Because it gives me just this round.
Too.
Yeah.
Because they're going to bring out Boba no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Then you can take initiative.
Well, I can't. They're bringing out Boba. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
They're bringing out Boba.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was a play. Son of a bitch. I see how they always have the counter there.
Yeah,
they just somehow have always got the counter.
Well, in this one they won't counter so much. It'll go after.
I mean, but he just so happened to have the
perfect cards.
Yeah, it's a perfect card because they could throw away that 1 and that gives them downplayed, and they didn't need it to bring out Boba. Just as I was wiping their board, so I should play Kendrick now.
Do what?
I'm gonna play this card.
You play, Hosk.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Should I? Yeah, F it. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, come on, dude. Now you got dead card. They're going to pull out the fire spray. I mean, that's what.
No, Smuggler.
Yeah, not this round. The next round.
I would have kept that Walker.
Oh, really?
Because you couldn't play it now. It's too late now.
Yeah, it's too late now.
I would go ahead and play your Sentinel to keep your space.
That's what I'm going to do. Play Sentinel to keep the base.
Let's see.
I can use him to take him out and then get a point back for here.
You got 2 options at this point. Oh, you only got 4 though, right?
I got to play one.
So you got 5. You could get rid of Crafty Smuggler, but you can't.
Yeah.
So don't attack Crafty Smuggler because he's got a shield on.
No, I'm not. So I was going to use Haas
to go after to take out Boba.
Take him out and give me 1/1 back here, which will give me a 5, 6, 7, 8, which will give me 8 attack.
Yeah.
Now they might use Crafty Smuggler, but
they will.
Yeah, but they're using it on the base, which is perfectly fine. Because then I can attack with this and it'll heal. I can just vanquish him if I had to. And I can play, because I'm going to lose the initiative anyways. I'm going to play this card here. Push up. Damn, that sucks. I got to get rid of one of these, right?
I would get rid of one, yeah.
So now do I use Vanquish here or do I use... Well, it doesn't matter. They just took the armor down.
Took their own shield off, yeah.
And if I attack him, he attacks with 2. He closes my guy down.
It's a tough call. You can heal 4 to your base if you play the Juggernaut.
I can, but if I attack with Kenrick first and attack this... Oh, it doesn't matter. Because they can't do any damage to him, right?
Right.
Because he'll heal 2 there, and then
Critic's the only reason that'll heal 4, though. You got to have a blue unit on the deck for that to heal 4. Otherwise, it won't work.
Got it. Oh, they flipped him. Son of a bitch. He's out for 2. That sucks. It's okay.
So the smuggler's exhausted. At this point, I would...
Yeah, but I was going to attack the base. I should have attacked the base with it and then brought out the shield because I could have got 2 there and then brought the shield. That was a bad move. Anyways, what are you saying? Sorry.
So I would just attack the base with Haas because you're going to be, what, an 8 hit to their base?
Yeah, but if I take out the smuggler, it gives me
that's
another...
overkill. Smuggler's only going to do 2 damage to you. You're up 17 points.
Yeah, but then it'll give me 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'll give me 9 on the next attack. It's all right. You're right.
But you can't take out the smuggler with anybody other than Hosk.
But that's what I'm saying. If I take out him, he does.
You won't get the 9 attack till next round, though.
Yeah, fair. Okay, and then I'll get another 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it, dude! How'd they do that? He came in activated.
He had a shield. That's why no damage came off. They come
in.
But
shielded. He came in activated.
He came in ready and shielded.
Oh,
he used its epic action.
Did you see that bullshit? That's what I'm talking about. It was game over, and they bumped it by all of a sudden they pull the card to return.
Yeah.
Dog shit. Oh, it doesn't matter. Four, 7. I got it. I'm just gonna attack till I kill him.
Yeah, it's probably the easiest move.
Yeah. They're gonna shut that down.
Exhaust you. I play the Vader, you can at least Vader or Hosk, but probably Vader.
Yeah, probably Vader. What a load of shit. For those people that don't know what happens, they just pulled like 3 cards in a row that shut down all my actions, and that just bullshit.
Traders.
Oh, no way, dude. No fucking way. Get out of here.
Doesn't matter either or.
Yeah. They're going to play Trader and take over Vader.
Well, they can't yet. They haven't drawn it. But they can now.
They just did now. That's all right. Let them take over Vader. I got another one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Game over. Did a good job on the initiative. All right. Well, that's Force Table. That's a couple different ones. Hey, what's up, Dub? Darkseid has really ran out of content. Hey, Kyle. I mean, not all of us could have our moms make stickers of the most sexiest man on the channel with his chest hair out. So, some of us are struggling. I will destroy Marco live as soon as he sets a date. Dude, tomorrow. BK, tomorrow. 9:30 EST tomorrow in the evening, PM. Don't get it twisted.
Magic the Gathering.
Is this Magic the Gathering? No, it's not. Hey, good to see the boys from the channel here. Make sure you guys check out Kyle's show over there. Hey, Kyle, I heard a rumor that somebody wanted to help you out. They might give you your old show back because they wanted to help you so bad. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true or not. Let us know. But check out Kyle on SNS, and then check out Dub on TAC. One of the best shows, I gotta say. I don't know who comes up with the content over there on that TAC show, but it's damn good. Dude, doesn't Kyle look like somebody who would play cards? He probably played Magic, don't you think? Drake Fake played Magic. Kyle, did you play Magic?
What is it you always accuse us of card players of drinking?
Balls. Lots of balls. All right, cool. Well, hey, hit us up if somebody wants to play tomorrow. We'll probably, I don't know, try to play some live rounds or whatever tomorrow. Probably at 9:30. I know BK is going to cower it out. I mean, it's funny skit that he does, but
you got to train like Tyson. I told you.
We might even start out just in a private thing so that you're not live and then go live. Unless BK comes.
Probably good.
Then we'll do. SNS was awesome last night. Check it out. I didn't watch it, but Dub says
you never
so.
watch it anyway, so you never watch any of the shows.
I know, but
come on,
don't tell everybody, Dub.
I know. I'm just saying,
dude. I for the longest time, people thought I watched all this stuff. I don't watch any of it. So. It's all right though. It's very entertaining. I get all the response back. Like people love that SNS show, man. They like that. What's your other show, Dom? You guys do with Joe and Jedi.
Qualified.
Yeah,
they like that show too. That's cool. A lot of good programming here, so make sure you're checking it out. Let him build confidence. His defeat will be that much better. Oh my God, this guy's really just out of his mind. He is out of his mind. All right, well, thank you guys all for staying around. Thank you for, especially on Easter Sunday. Appreciate you guys checking out the content. Apparently, we don't have any content, but we do. If we do get some of these live games going, we're probably going to cut them out too. So even if we tape them, if you don't, like I said, we're not trying to put pressure on anybody. I understand some of you want to get into this game. We want to build a friendly community. So if you're like, hey man, really interested in playing, but don't want to do it live, we have options where we can just play online behind the scenes.
Good way to learn too.
Yeah. Where nobody has to, we can walk you through a lot of different options. Yeah. Good night. Cool. Let us know whatever you want to do. If you do want to try, like I said, I'm going to try to get the boys together, play live a little bit here tomorrow night. So we will see. We will see. All right. I know JJ. Yeah, right. JJ, I'm doing pretty good though, right? For a guy that's been playing for 2 weeks.
No, I don't know.
That's the one thing. That's the one thing. Like
he probably played this game more than I have, though. To be honest, at this point,
yeah. I mean, it's not as those guys that play live. Like they play 7 days a week, sometimes two times a day. Yeah. I don't know how they get it done, but they do. So, and each week you see these guys are getting better and better too, and you're like, wow, the gap's switching. I mean, I think now it gives like Wayseeker must have had no job when he was playing all that stuff. He had no job and doing nothing because like some of these guys
it's at an interesting point where like because boxes are a little scarce, although they're not super scarce, but it's tough for people to build decks just the way they want a little bit. Unless you're like one of the crazy people who bought like 2 cases at the very start or something, then you probably have your run of it. But obviously, there's a little bit here and there. So it's at this point where now like you have some really good players that probably don't have quite the deck build out that they want. And you got some new players that are working on it, learning everything. So it's a good combination to kind of have those two things.
Can I ask you this? I'm not usually, me, I'm not usually the conspiracy theory guy. Do you think though, out of the 4 times I've played live, have I played 3 times I've played live? Out of 3 times I've played live, I've never drawn another new player.
You mean like brand new or like never played a card new? Or
like usually at every, like let's say there's 25 people in the last one. There was 3 people who never played Star Wars before. There was 2 other brand new people to cards period. Or what? Wait, 1 other person brand new to cards period. So there's at least 4 of us who like have minimal experience at all in this game, if not like 2 of us who've never played any type of card game before.
I mean, you'd have to ask the shops that.
They say
it's supposed to be even draws, but
they say it's even draw. Well, they say because you got this card thing. Like, see, I got this thing right here, and here it is. And you give them this code number. You give them your number, and it enters you in. It says Marco, and it's supposed to be randomized. But for some reason, the algorithm always picks like the dude. Like I sat next to a dude. I got randomly picked a dude, and the guy's like, I've lost maybe 2 games, and this is my 32nd game playing this. He's registered for 32 games.
I mean, one thing.
Like, what the fuck, man? And it's okay. I don't mind losing to that guy, but like, I just want somebody who's on my level.
And part of it depends on the shop you go to.
Yeah.
This game was in pre-release for a very long time. Like it was in pre-order, pre-release session for probably at least 6 to 8 months. So that's a long lead time where if shops got pre-release content and stuff, which was usually just starter decks, but it gives them, if they're locals to one of that shop and they go there every
guy that I've played so far, except for one, every guy that I've played so far, except for one, has played the pre-game events. So they had decks prior to this.
So yeah, that's unfortunately not an uncommon thing. So it's a little bit harder, when I have a week or 2 after its regular release to walk into a shop and find nobody that's played it.
Well, the first week I walked in, there was I think only like 12 people, and 6 of us had never played it before, and I didn't get teamed up with any of those guys. Not one. Not one.
It's probably not to the popularity of it. Sometimes when these games get popular enough, you might even see it maybe towards when the second set starts to come out or something. You'll see some shops run nights to promo that are designed to promo or promote towards just new players, people who've never played it.
Yeah.
Because obviously the more players they pick up locally, the better the shop does.
Yeah.
So
I mean, like a guy like me,
events like that pop up. But.
Like you're never like, if I want to do something, I'm going to do it. So like, it's not like my win-loss record, which surprisingly is, I'm just a little bit below 50%, which is fine. But like, it would be nice. Like when I'm saying I'm winning games, it ain't like I'm killing anybody, bro. It's like close. It's like clinching butt hair close. Like if he drew a different card and I drew a different card, I lost. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that's how close it is.
Sometimes it comes down to initiative. Just like you both have, you have 2 points, they got 3 points, and you're just lucky enough to have the initiative.
Yeah, the initiative, and I went. Yeah, you're right. That's how it happens sometimes. But like when I'm losing, at least one out of the 3 games or 4. It depends. Sometimes it's 3 games. Well, one time it's 4 games. The other times it's 3 games. The one loss will be me holding my dick in my hand. Like there ain't shit I can do. I mean, they got all the better cards than me. They got it was good. I was fortunate enough to a guy who played. He had the Boba Fett deck when we played Constructed, and he had the showcase, and he fucking ran me. But then when I got to play him with the draft, luckily my draft lined up well, and I beat him. But it was still like I was 1 card away from losing to him.
So and that's a good way to play draft and sealed, even it up a little bit. From experienced players and inexperienced players, because the best players in this shop can get a shit draw and like sealed play or draft play, and but just have bad cards.
That one dude, the best dude in there, pulled that Boba deck.
Yeah,
or that's the part where that's the part where I think sealed's a little bit different. I think sealed makes it a little bit more even. Draft because they know how to draft. The best players know how to draft no matter what.
Well, they're more experienced deck builders too. More experienced players and deck builders. So
I mean, that's the only thing that saved me with my win last week was that the guy who built the Boba deck. He's great, but like he's got kids in coach sports doing everything else.
One of the tougher parts in draft play too is event cards. The event, because usually going in, the better players will already have a strategy of how they want to use whatever event card comes up because they know them all. Yeah. So. That's a tougher card in draft play.
Yeah, that was tough. I mean, the first guy I played against too, but he was kind of a weasel. He was like, "Oh, you didn't play any of the pre-events, huh? You didn't? Okay." Yeah. I was like,
"Yeah, kind of the elitist."
Don't be like that, dude.
There's always 1 or 2 elitists in the crowd.
And then I played that last guy, and I was like, "Dude, if this dude played you, like that's what I'm saying. Like the last dude, if the last dude wants to come out there and go like, listen, son, I'm gonna whoop your ass. No, like." Come on, Junior, good. Okay, he could have done that because like he was all that. But the dude that just kind of roughly beat me is talking shit. Like, yo, don't be talking shit like that. You know what I mean? Like,
hey guys, I gotta break out. I gotta go.
Yeah, we're out of here. All right, man. We're all gone. Have a good day. Thank you, everybody. We're gone.